Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is The 100 Line Last Defense Academy. We're sending you this stream to contact you about your car's extended warranty. If you do not have an extended warranty for your car, don't you think that's all the more reason to get one? Thanks for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How is everybody doing? My day has been not great, but I'm excited to see all of you now. Extemporaneous was here bright and early with Lurk and a random Transformers check, Windblade. She was a a fan voted Transformer. Basically, Hasbro did this thing several years back where they're like, we're gonna have polls with the fans. Hey, do you want to make an Autobot or Decepticon? Do you want to be male or female? Do you want to turn into like a car, a jet, a tank, or what? What color scheme do you want? All these things, and they took all the votes, and then they made a Transformer, and that's Windblade. She's an Autobot that turns into a red and black jet, and is kind of along with RC and Alita 1 she's one of the handful of female Autobots that are like, if we ever need a girl, toss her in, because we need more girls. There aren't very many female Transformers, sadly. And also, would you rather wear a constantly changing outfit or have a constantly changing hairstyle? I feel like I would need to have like follow-up questions like, do I get to choose what they're from? Like from a library, and I say, okay, these are all the different ones that can change. Okay, assuming the constantly changing outfit isn't going to be something that could hurt my health, like if I'm outside in the winter and suddenly it's like Bermuda shorts and that's it. If it isn't like that, then hairstyle. Wait, no. Actually, hairstyle, yeah. If it isn't like that, then clothes. If it could hurt my health, then hairstyle. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you for Lurk Extemporaneous Atlantic saying yo, yo, yo. Baku says, what's up? Oak says, hey, Longa. And then the whole command. Taco says, what's up? Oak said, did you get to watch episode 4 of JJK? I only had time to watch like the first 5 minutes of it just a little bit ago before going on the stream here. So no, not yet. I watched it up to the point where Maki opened the door to the Forbidden Vault. So like just like 5 minutes is all. But I will watch it soon. I ran out of time. I've been so frantic and busy today. I'm sorry. Are you disappointed in me? Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Taco is here bright and early over on YouTube. First saying, Maya Fey is always watching. It's ominous. And then in all caps, I might get to see Iron Lung in theaters. I'm actually crying. I don't know why Markiplier makes me so emotional. I've been a fan of him for 4 years. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Let's go. Congratulations. My niece got to go see it a few days ago. She was all super excited about it. I still need to dig out. I mentioned before I met Markiplier once at San Diego Comic-Con. I got my photo taken with him, but I can't find the photo. I know it's somewhere, because I've shown it to people before, but the last time I mentioned it on stream, someone's like, post on Discord. It's like, I can't find it. It's just like a selfie with him is all. Let's see, and then Frozy saying, oh neat, I'm seeing it tomorrow too. I hope it's good. The movie that prevented him from being in Five Nights at Freddy's, it better be good. Taco says, sorry, I got really excited laughing. I got more Hunter x Hunter Funko Pops. How dare you be late? What's up? What Funko Pops did you get? What characters? Back over on Twitch, Taco says, Streamlabs, what? Oh, it's because of the whole command. Baku says, Taco, the top stealing my line. And Oak says, it should be your top priority. I will see it. Oak, I want to. I'm excited to watch it. Oak says to Taco, is this your first time seeing the whole quote? And then keep in mind, it's a quote about holes, not like a hole, like the entire quote. And Taco says, sorry, Baku. And Baku says, gooden boy. And Taco says, I feel like I hear it before on these streams. Okay, so welcome. Again, I hope everybody is doing well. I will read some more of the chat in a little bit, but I should, I guess, catch you up on where we are right now. Last time, we fought and spared Shoma's prisoner wife. Unfortunately, Ato escaped, but we still had her as a prisoner. But then, like, Sirei ran off with her, and now she came back, and she's suddenly brainwashed and wants to join us. And so he obviously either brainwashed her, lobotomized her, something like that. But I worry that he did the same thing to us, to Takumi, because like we are suddenly, well, if Sirei wants it, then it can't be bad. So, and because Sirei had also, or Nigo, one of them, I think Nigo had like knocked us out with like a cattle prod. So I think he did some to us. He's acting all crazy. But let's go ahead and load up the game. Last time, right where we left off, it was going to be another day of free time event. So I did I pulled up the game when I had a little bit of free time IRL and did two quick little free time gift giving things. Nothing really happened in them. And then got to evening, and then I stopped in case there's going to be story time happening. And so it's the end of the 29th day. We're going to be beginning things in earnest on day 30. So does that make sense? We all on the same page? We got where we're at and all caught up, I hope. I'm going to have a sip of water, and then we'll play some game, and then I will read some more of the chat. It's getting late already. The days sure have been going fast. I'm still worried about Ava and Ato, not to mention the next attack, whenever that might be. Here I thought defeating Veshness was supposed to make things easier. Thinking about everything I've done up until now, did I make the right choices? No, we didn't. Terumi and Koshka are dead, and Mako is why am I'm getting everybody's names crossed in my head. She's had a vision that Gaku's life is going to be in danger. I'm worried that it's going to be like a choose to save him or somebody else. It's going to be like Shoma, or it's probably going to be Shoma. It's going to be one of the dudes, because like only women have been dying. I mean, in the first run, it was only women and Ima. Ah, why? Thank you, Baku, for the Tomcat. Okay, let's play some more, and then again, I'll be back to the chat soon. I love y'all. You guys are great. Am I still on track to give everyone a happy ending? Well, not everyone. Already, whoopsie-daisy-doo, lost two of my friends. I can't start dwelling on the past again. They're just a couple of cracked eggs as I'm making my time travel omelet. I have to keep moving forward. I have to see this through all the way to day 100. I forced my thoughts away from the mistakes I'd made and tried my best to clear my mind and go to sleep. See, that was a quick day 29. Day 30. We'll probably have like some run down the cafeteria drama stuff or something about how... Oh, that was the other thing that happened. Because it's day 30.
As commanding officer responsible for the school and its students, I have an announcement to make.
Let me guess, on day 30 in the original run, that was when we unlocked some rooms, but we've already got them all unlocked, so Sirai's going to interrupt, like, nope, we already did that.
Get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Down and dirty, it's day 30.
Hey.
And you know what that means? In honor of the occasion...
This is a better rhyme. Mumbling noises.
Well, just keep doing your best, okay?
Okay. Thanks for that rousing speech, Sirai. So maybe it wasn't day 30 that we unlocked new rooms. That was a pretty half-baked announcement. I guess there's not much he can do now that all the classrooms are unlocked already. I should go to the cafeteria. Hopefully things will be a little less awkward today. That's the other thing I forgot to mention, because Shoma's prisoner wife is brainwashed. She got naked for Gaku. Almost naked, mostly naked. We saw side bra, but I mean, she's probably more naked now today. It's probably gonna happen again. I would assume people get brainwashed or hypnotized, probably spend like 80% of their time in a state of undress. But I will read some more comments now. Let's see. Oka saying, Logan just said this. Queen Katie says, howdy, how you doing, Queen Katie? Thank you again, by the way. I know I've thanked you before for the lists of everybody's preferred items. Since I did 2 free times off stream, it's been incredibly helpful. But how are you? Oak says, and every day I send that command to remind him of his mortal sin. He will never live that down. I could just delete it. The command. Quickett said, tonight should be an upcoming choice. Okay. I'm worried because I keep making bad ones. Taku says, I see. Baku says, if you're talking about what's up, I'm officially trademarking it. And then Taku says, any gays. And then gives a hug to like, thank you. Like I said, today was not great. Today, it started off with an ill portent because there was an earthquake. Just a mild one. Just enough that made the whole room kind of go like that. So that was interesting. And then a transformer that I have that costs like $100 broke. I immediately ran to the store, got some Gorilla Glue, and spent most of the afternoon desperately trying to fix it. the plastic snapped. And I'm like, I've been all day just sick to my stomach thinking about how expensive it's gonna be to try and replace it. And it's just depressing. But anyway, that was my day. Let's talk to a tomato-headed girl. She'll always cheer me up. Day 30, we've still got a heck of a long way to go. I could be at home right now exploring uncharted territory on my family's estate with a custom-built tank. Her life sounds amazing. Protagonist should marry her, then we can have a custom-built tank. Uncharted territory in her own backyard? I suppose it's not all bad, though. Coming here did mean I made some real friends. Ah, and look, her tomato even has a cute face with eyelashes and a little bit of blush. Wow, I never thought I'd see the day when you'd say something so nice. Oh, did somebody say something? Oh, I'm afraid my hearing is far too refined to pick up on anything coming from households with an income below 6 figures. It must have been my imagination. Well, I can't stand here talking to myself all day. Off to the cafeteria. That was nice. Maybe I should have just left her alone. No, that was sweet. We got to see a different side of the tomato. All right, we'll head out of the cafeteria. When I get down there, I will read some more in the chat. I tensed up as I opened the door to the cafeteria, but to my surprise, the mood inside was totally different from the day before. Less nudity, for one thing. It's because Ava isn't here yet, huh? All right, I'm gonna read some more comments in the chat. Let's see, Taco says, what's up, Bakuma Goat? Oak says, Logan, you need to make a short-haired transformer girl. There are like female transformers, but I mean, that would help me in my life. I need a real girl. Baku says, what's up, Taco My Goat? Oak says, we need to hook Logan up, like with a fictional character or with like a real girl. Quiggita said, question for Extemp's question. Is it clothing from my own closet? See, that's what I'm saying. I need to know if like these hairstyles and outfits are from a finite library or if they're just entirely random. So I agree, Quiggita, we gotta ask these questions. These are important questions. Oak says, the episode is so good. Taco says, Logan, what? Wait, what? Oak says, in genuine connection with the Sukuna Mahoraga fight in terms of peak. That episode was good, but it was also like a lot of sensory overload. Pippin, how you doing? Said I've reached my first ending. First 2 endings in the 100 line. I doubt you'll get the same first ending, but who knows? Anyway, I do not regret my choices that led me to this ending. I already regret my choices because I got 2 friends killed, but I almost made an even worse ending, or worse choice, because chat overrode one of my choices. I almost let Takemaru sacrifice himself. Instead, we lost Kyoshika. But we'll just keep plugging along. See how this goes. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. I got to scroll up for it a little bit, though. Let's see. Dermo says, morning. How you doing, Dermo? Dermo says, Taco. Oh, gosh, I've been a fan for a decade. Oh, I'm getting older. I'm trying to remember when was the first time I ever saw Markiplier do something. I know what the first video was. It was a Five Nights at Freddy's video, because that's probably what it was for everybody with Markiplier. And it was like such a weird experience, because at first I'm like, oh man, this guy's voice sounds so like put on. Like, because he has such like a deep announcer voice type of thing. And I'm like, this guy can't possibly be entertaining. And then he was entertaining. And so my first impression was wrong. He's great. Sveta says, hello, how you doing, Sveta? Derma says, a fan of Markiplier. Now, I get what you're saying. Derma says, it's surreal hearing my parents talk of Iron Lung, unaware it was made by a YouTuber I watch. Well, I don't know if you guys remember a couple of streams ago when someone came to my door and I kind of stopped for a second and was like, oh, no. What that was some family members. It was my mom specifically was just knocking on my door she was going to take my niece and I think a couple other family members to go see Iron Lung. And I was just letting me know and checking on like, okay, I'm streaming, I can't come to it, all that type of stuff. My niece, I'm sure, loved it. I actually haven't had a chance to ask her what she thought. I asked my mom what she thought when a little bit later, and she did not like it. I think some movies are for some people, but not for others. I don't think she was the target audience for it, but she did not like it. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Let's play some game. So then I grab this pirate-looking dude by the scruff of his collar and say, get out of the ring! We're trying to have a match here. How am I supposed to clean up all these tennis balls? Create a black hole or something? This reminds me, okay, so I'm Sorry, I know we just got back in the game, but I gotta mention something. So every now and then my social media feed will pick some random thing to show me a whole bunch. And it showed me a video. I don't usually see pro wrestling videos, but I saw one of this guy. His name was like Joe Herdey or Herdley or something like that. But I guess the whole thing was that his whole gimmick is that if anyone says his name, he just appears. And it's crazy because it's so cartoonish and ridiculous. I kind of love that whatever it was, probably back in like the 80s or 90s when pro wrestling finally admitted that it's all scripted. So now they can do just these ridiculously cartoonish stuff like that. But it was just a montage of this guy where people would be doing something and someone would shout his name, or I like shout. One was shouting his name, one was just saying his name, and then he would just appear. And he has this little theme song that plays whenever he shows up, and he just like stares directly in the camera and then gives like 2 claps, or I don't know. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, then let me know.
No.
And that, my friends, was the end of that chapter. That sounds so intense. What kind of maniac tries to literally destroy his opponent in a freaking tennis match?
Huh?
I want to know more about the guy who launched that shockwave that froze all the air. I mean, why would you want to end up with frosty balls?
Why indeed, Gaku? Why indeed?
Ha.
I had to give them all crooked arm lariats before they finally crawled away and let us start wrestling.
Wow, Moko, you've really done some exciting stuff.
I'm not even gonna pry. They're having fun. That's the important thing. And it looks like they're not the only ones. Ima, this combination might just be the discovery of the century. Oh, is she getting along with Ima again? They finally patched things up. Coffee, gelatin, don noodles. We could mass produce this and make a fortune.
Wonderful, Kako, but just wait until you try my fruit salad tempura donburi.
Quit stinking out the air with your peasant slop. I can't enjoy my curry like this. Pretty much everyone's in a good mood today. Well, as good as it gets. I guess that's because Ava's not here today. Oddly enough, you remove the possibility of boobs from being in the room. Bare boobs. And boys and girls get along.
Takumi, do you know where Ava is? The way she acted yesterday really had me worried, but Nico won't let me see her.
Beats me. I don't know too much about it myself. I saw Nico earlier. I told him not to bring Ava here anymore. What? He still wouldn't tell me what Siray's so busy with, though. It's so frustrating.
Hold on a minute. Why did you say that to them?
She's an invader. We can't trust her. Forcing us to spend time with her will only damage the team's morale. She's clearly acting strange, too. I don't want to risk having her around until we learn the truth about her. I know some great torture techniques for getting the truth out of people. Please don't butt in with those kinds of suggestions.
Torture? Oh, you can't. If you have to torture someone, do to me. Torture me. You're torturing me. Oh, no.
Maybe Shoma doesn't really have low self-esteem. Maybe he's just got like a humiliation kink or something. One more thing. If Ava can't tell us anything about the invaders, there's no point in keeping her prisoner. Is Hiroko gonna suggest killing her? Can't we just let her marry Shoma? I mean, his wife doesn't need to be tactically useful.
Oh.
I think we should get rid of her.
Get rid of her?
I think that would be going a little too far. I know she's been a little strange lately, but Siray went to the trouble of convincing her to fight for us. And if he says she's fine, it's probably nothing to worry about. Takumi! Hiroko's expression changed. In all the time I'd spent with her since coming back in time, I'd never seen her look like that. Well, she could probably tell that when Nigo or Siray, whichever one of them knocked me out, that they did something to me. That Takumi is too loyal and faithful and trusting in them. I'd forgotten just how intimidating she could be when she wanted to. You've been acting strange lately. Huh? This is strange? How? If you haven't noticed anything, then forget it. I'll take care of this myself. Did we ever find out from her, like, what her big secret is? I feel like we should. She left without another word, her stride confident and full of purpose. Huh. Somehow, I didn't feel like joining in any of the conversations that were going on anymore. I ate my breakfast in silence, alone. Then I quietly slipped out and went back to my room. If it's another free time, which I'm guessing it will be, I did write down some notes on what the next couple of free times we could do are, so we should be able to do this real quick. I'm acting strange? Well, that doesn't make sense. I'm the same as always. Aren't I? What in the world is going on? I can't let this get me down. I have to stay focused on getting through this war in one piece. Free time. Okay. Let's head down to the gift-o-matic room, and I'll read some more comments in the chat before we do this, though. Let's see, Taco says, you have met my goat? I have not met Baku. Taco, I'm sorry. Oak says, I'm weirdly excited for Logan watching episode 4. I'm worried that you might have overhyped it, though. You're trying to make it sound like it's the greatest thing ever, and I don't know. I might just be expecting too much at this point. Taco says, small daddy Baku. Oak says, I'm just overjoyed every time someone sees that episode for the first time. Baku says, big daddy Taco. Oak says, I showed it to my dad today and he liked it. Taco says, platonic. Oak says, big magic daddy Logan. Baku says, small magic femboy Ato. Quickett says, captions, Rumi and Koshka are dead. Well, they're dead also. They're just other people. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. I gotta scroll up. I gotta scroll up a little bit, I think. There we go. Sveta says, him stumbling over his words was funny. Keep going. Keep doing ... Yeah, keep doing your best. And Ciray's announcement. I like it. I love when actors can do that type of thing believably. I feel like some will try and can't. No, it was good. I liked it. It's nice having Ciray around as like not dead. Durma says, it's for reasons like that I don't understand people with expensive instruments. Like, I'm anxious about my $90 bass guitar breaking, and some people spend thousands. Well, here's the thing. I am usually very careful with all my Transformers. I do not have them break. And the fact that this one broke, and it was such an expensive one. And it's like, I've been trying to save up money for hopefully taking a trip in March, and like, I don't know if I can. We will see. Durba says, Gaku ... What? I'm not disagreeing, but why? Frulzy says, a good thing you don't remember that wrestler guy's name, otherwise he'd be right behind you now. Do you know who I'm talking about? It was like Joe Heardley? Something like that? Does somebody want to look up who this guy is? Durba says, we were one Dan short. Oh, and then the Don news from the Don. Okay, so like I said, I did make a little list of the next couple things we can get. Because based on my report card, I should show you guys that I did max out one of the things. I did another one of the free time hangouts with Ava. It was just her saying, oh, thank you, whatever. That maxed out our linguistics. So currently the lowest two things are science and gym. And so for science, we're gonna do a gift for Yugamu. Sadly, based on the list of things that he likes and the amount of materials that we have, the best thing as far as I can tell to give him is not a very good thing at all. But I mean, apparently he's gonna like it because he's just into weird crap. So my apologies. This is not the type of thing I would normally give to anyone in real life. Please don't like disinvite me from birthday parties if you're worried that this is a gift that I would give to people. But it's a ball gag. A type of gag can be used for torture or to fulfill some kind of fetishistic urge. So we're gonna make that for Yugamu to give us science points. My sincere apologies.
This excites me so much, I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
I don't want to be his friend. I feel like it's safer to be his enemy. Investigation went up by 20, Infinity went up by 5. And then the other one, we're going to give a gift to Moko. And like I said, I made sure to have all these prepared and ready to go so we can zip through this free time. Unfortunately, I only had time to plan out like 3 things, so if we have another full day of free time, we will, for one of them, have to kind of scramble around. And we're going to get her a facial roller, I believe it was called. Because like most of her stuff was either, there we go, was either like That doesn't look like a facial roller. Not what I would imagine. Actually, not what I would imagine. I was imagining to be like a little. That looks like something Yugamu would like. For the beauty conscious, a quick roll on the skin will keep you looking lifted and awake for whenever, wherever. Is this one of those things like a personal massager that's like, it's like not really what it says on the box it's for? But yeah, most of her stuff is makeup or wrestling stuff. Like some of the people here in the chat have got to use makeup, right? Okay, we're gonna give that to Moko. And hopefully she will like it. Okay. They used up a lot of nuts and bolts type of crafting materials.
Oh, this is fabulous! Hits me right in the feels! Oh, it's like I'm seeing the best plot twist ever!
Yay! Okay! And free to
Should I purchase the game I'm in love with your dead grandmother?
Is it on Steam?
It's time to hit the hay.
Is this something I can look up and see what this is, or is it like on I keep wanting to say itch.io, itch.io, or however you say it. I'm gonna see if it is. Hang on. I'm in love with your there we go, with your dead grandma. It's a $5. Is this like a full motion video game? Like it looks like it's live action. This I mean, the reviews are positive. I will let you decide what to do with your $5. But thank you very much for the bits. I don't think we'll be playing that game on stream anytime soon. But I could be
You never know
wrong.
when well then.
Good night. I'm going to read a couple more comments to the chat. Taco says, Toke, Big Blood Sea Fish Daddy Markiplier. And Baco with the hydrate command. Thank you very much, Baco. I've had a couple of sips, but I'll have a nice old swig right now. Thank you very much. Baco says, quote, 2-6. And then there's another number after that. Oak says, very interesting quote to have as quotes. That number, what was the quote? He's like, hey babe, ain't it funny that we used to that was Clam's quote thing, because it was the licky lick lick licky thing. Baku says, let's quote that. Taco says, hey Baku, remember that one time we were in science and I was singing Welcome to the Internet, and then the line came on about the mom, and then you said something. Baku says, you said something about killing mothers, and I said, my mom did that herself. Oak says, if you delete the command, I'll send the quote, and if you delete the quote, chat will riot, but I'll also just send a copy pasta. Taco says, Miles Edgeworth would have a full-blown panic attack. Let me take a look over at YouTube chat again. Dermo says, I already read that. Sveta says, Hiruko is just jealous. There's another purple-haired girl in the team. I mean, that is true. They do look very similar, except that Ava has, well, hang on. I'll have to check her again, because she had her little makeup line, I think, on her cheek, but I can't remember if that, well, no, because she's always in her class armor stuff. So she probably always has that. Derma says, Sveta, a better one. If Takumi not killing Ava is a result to Saray, maybe that isn't so bad. I mean, yes. I still think the choice I made that must have sent me on this bad path must have been being honest with everybody about the time travel. Because I don't think there's another option that could have saved Darumi and not killed everybody at second to last Defense Academy. And that's the end of our 30th day here. We just have to keep getting through it one day at a time until we make it to day 100. I don't know what's up with Hiruko, but it's probably better not to think about it. We know what we have to do. We just have to see it through. Let me also save. I don't think we've done that yet tonight. I went to bed telling myself that, but somehow it was getting less and less convincing. Day 31. Ding dong bing bong.
Get ready for your 31st day. But prepare to spend another.
Suffer insufferable, vile, barbaric enemy. Morning already? I'd better go to the cafeteria. Maybe I can talk to Hiruko and clear up this misunderstanding. I got ready and was just about to leave when, it's gonna be Hiruko at the door, saying you've been brainwashed. Ding dong bing bong! Ding dong bing bong! Ding dong bing bong! What's this all about? Okay, so it's not Hiruko. She would, I don't think she's the type of person like hammer the bell. Who would do that? I think Gaku would do it. I think Kako would do it. Maybe Tsubasa? Kyoshka would, but she dead. Darumi definitely would, but she also dead. So let's see who it is. I gently opened the door. In response to the flurry of doorbell rings. Oh, it's Shoma! Oh crap, is something bad happening to Ava? Takumi, come quick, you have to do something! Shoma, calm down, what's going on?
It's Hiroko, she and Kurara and Tokimaru and Yugamu are going to the courtyard.
Oh crap, did they make a mob? They have pitchforks and torches and stuff.
She said they're going to throw Ava out.
Huh? What do you mean throw her out? Where's Sirei?
He's still in the war room. I can't get the door open. You're the team leader. Can't you stop them?
Of all the times for a commanding officer to be unreachable. Okay, I'll try. You said they were heading toward the courtyard, right?
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry for being such a useless hagfish of a human being.
What is Hiroko thinking? With Shoma trailing behind me, I took off running as fast as I could, hoping I wouldn't be too late. So Queen Katie did say we're gonna have another choice today. I mean, if the choice is to like kick her out or not, obviously we're gonna not kick her out. We wanna keep her, even though she's brainwashed. We don't want, yeah, right? I want another friend on our team. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat. Oak says, Logan, we still love you even if you have a broken robot toy. I know, I don't, but oh my gosh, I still, it just, like I said, it'll pit my stomach. I don't have the kind of money to buy the stuff I already do buy, let alone to have to buy something a second time. Taco says, I won't /J. Oak said, Logan, you're telling me that a beautiful short-haired Transformer girl walked up to you. You wouldn't date her? Is she real? Okay, years ago, I did briefly date a girl that I met at a Transformers convention. She wasn't like short-haired, like short-haired. But we dated for a little. I really liked her. Then it was like a long distance thing. Then she dumped me, and so it didn't work out. Taco says, I would date her. Oak says, even if she was orange and cute. Baku says, should I play Ace Attorney or Danganronpa? I would say stick to the game that you're in the middle of. Danganronpa is the biggest risk of getting spoiled on. So stick with that, I would say. Oak says, you should play Getting Over It. Queen said, Oak, that's just the ultimate rage bait game. Oak says, I know, I love Getting Over It. I speed run it. I've beaten it in less than 4 minutes. That is impressive. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Let's see. Derma says, it's Joe, ... mama! And then parentheses, why did I type that? Derma says, Takumi giving Yugamu a gag, which quite possibly be used on him. You're arming your captor. Oh, we make bad choices. But anything to increase our report card stats. Sveta says, no, I'm thinking about it. Maybe Eito is lucky that blackout happened. Maybe if he didn't escape, Sirei would have brainwashed him like Ava. Oh, that's a good point. Like, if he brainwashed her, why didn't he do that to Eito? Or maybe that's what he was doing. He was testing it on her, figuring she's more expendable because she's an invader, and if she died, oh no, big deal. But if it worked on her, then he could use it on Eito as well. But again, I think he did something to us, but he did it to us like before that because we were talking to her, and that's when she was like, why did you invade us? And we're like, invade you? What are you talking about? And then we got electrocuted. And I think it was when we were blacked out from that Sirei and Nigo did whatever it is they did to us. Gave us a little sippy of some medicine that is, because you know how like movies, if you're interrogating someone, like the serum that'll make you only tell the truth. It's something like that, but it's a serum that makes us just blindly believe Sirei and trust him for anything. When we got to the courtyard, Hiroko and the others were already closing in on Ava. Hey, well, what do you guys think you're doing? Well, plus, like, okay, Hiroko's like, she's not of use to us for information. But if she joins us out fighting, that's useful, right? Mr. Sumino! You needn't have come, Takumi. I can handle this myself. Don't try to stop me. I'm in no mood to deal with your strange behavior right now. You're the one who's acting strange. What's all this about, throwing Ava out? Sorry, Takumi, but I'm with Hiroko on this one. Ain't no way we can keep this girl on our team. Why not? I belong to you. I'm yours to use as you see fit. Okay, for some of you, I thought she had like makeup on her, like a purple line on her cheek. Maybe I was thinking of like, the strand of lighter purple hair. Cause you keep saying freaky crap like that for a start. Whatever Sirei did to her, I doubt even my torture techniques will do much good now.
Please stop. We shouldn't be contributing to a culture of workplace bullying or workplace torture.
The This isn't bullying! She's not even human! I must protest too! Poor Miss Ava's been through enough already! What is that supposed to mean? Didn't she decide to join our side of her own free will? Oh, maybe Hiroko's just doing this as a front to find out what Sirei Nigo did to her. Oh, well, I mean to say that is... Nigo, if you want to keep Ava here, you can tell us the truth about her yourself. You must know why she's acting so strangely. What did you and Sirei do to her? Well, the thing about that is... talk, or she leaves. Make your choice. Is this what Hiroko is aiming for all along? But if I leave, that'll make it harder for me to kill invaders with you. Then tell us the truth! Sirei did something to Ava. I'm not backing down until I find out what. Especially when there are other team members who haven't been themselves lately. Hiroko looked at me when she said that. Is anyone else besides me acting weird? Well, I guess Kurara was nice the other day talking about real friends. Has Sirei been doing whatever he did to us to everybody, but just like in slower doses or something? I'm gonna read a couple more comments to the chat. Queen Gator said, oh, by the way, if anybody wondered, I still haven't gotten the Detective Conan episode I wanted. They're doing reruns for the next 2 weeks. No! Pipbit says, to this point, you have made the same choices I did. I do regret certain deaths, but it was worth experiencing certain events. Okay, like I still feel bad about Kyoshika's death, but I do think the thing with the Tsukinoko keychain, whatever it's called, the keychain of the mythological snake, that was a really sweet moment for her and Kurara's relationship. So I liked that. I have a feeling we probably would not have seen that if we had picked Takemaru. But still, people are dying, and I feel kind of responsible. Over on YouTube, Derma says, I genuinely love Getting Over It. It's weirdly meditative. I did play it briefly on stream once. I did not get very far. I was not very good at it. But anyway, let's get back to the game for a bit. Hiroko looked at me when she said that. I didn't reply. I just stood there, rooted to the spot. Somewhere deep down, I wanted to know the truth too. Fess up, Nigo! Tell us everything you know! I would, but I've been ordered to stay quiet, and I cannot defy my orders. You do realize you're not getting out of this that easily? Yes, of course, and there is one way for you to learn the truth. I'm worried about the way you're saying that, Nigo.
You must destroy me.
But I like Nigo. Destroy you? Then you can remove the memory chip from my body and view it on the central computer in the war room. Can we just like flip your power switch off, take out the chip, and like, do we have to, is it that we can't reach the power switch because of all your gelatinous marshmallow flesh? That way you'll know everything I know, even the things I'm not allowed to talk about. Why are you telling us this? Didn't realize that was an option. Won't you just blow us up the moment we attack you? Only the Honorable Sirei can detonate the bombs inside you. The most I can do is blow myself up, and I'm not about to do that now. Oh, Nico, does Nico want to tell us but can't? Does Nico want it? Nico is so sweet. I don't want Nico to die, but you can do whatever you wish to me without any risk of injury to yourselves. Interesting, huh?
Hello, Brandon. I did that on purpose.
Oh!
You can't hide your true name anymore. What did you do to Logan?
Why you gotta out me like that? People are gonna find out that I'm Brandon and I got rid of Logan and he's tied up in the hall linen closet right now. He's fine though. I slide Pop-Tarts under the door on occasion. I assume he eats them. I don't check. but shush, don't tell anybody. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. How are you doing? I mean, you know, Brandon, Logan, they both end in un. So it's understandable that you could get confused over the two of them. But thank you! How are you? How is your week going? Okay. Crap. Is this what the decision is going to be? Like, I don't want to kill Nigo, but I feel like we have to find out what's going on, because obviously something really suspicious has been happening, both with Ava and with Takumi. I mean, we've already lost a couple of team members. I guess we could lose another one, but I don't want to. There, you see? Destroy me, and you'll learn the truth. But in return, please let Miss Ava be. She doesn't deserve this kind of malice. Oh. I can live with that, but Nigo can't, Hiruko. Hiruko adjusted her stance and took aim at Nigo. Hiruko, what are you doing? I let out a strangled protest. I'll tell you again, don't try to stop me. This is for your benefit too, Takumi. In fact, it concerns the entire team. We have to find out what's going on while we still can. She's serious. She's really going to destroy Nigo. We might not get injured in the process, but there's bound to be consequences for doing something like that. Even so... So it sounds like we gotta choose between Nigo and Ava, and also finding out what happened to Takumi, huh?
I'm good in realizing how much FMA there really is. Live action movies, a sequel movie to the original FMA, and the manga.
I've never watched the live action movie, so I don't know if it's any good. I mean, the manga, if you watch Brotherhood, you're basically getting the same story as far as I'm aware. And then, yeah, there was that movie, The Conqueror of Shambhala, the sequel to the original series. I think they did like another movie. I don't know which version of Full Metal Alchemist it was a part of, and I think it's just like a regular anime movie where it's basically a filler arc, where it's like, here's some extra stuff that doesn't really matter, but it's time spent with your favorite characters, so enjoy it. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Gecko, and I hope you are enjoying it. As I said, I'm a big fan of Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, so that's what this has got to be. It's got to be a choice between Nigo and Ava. I mean, I want Shoma to have his prison wife, but I don't want to kill Nigo. Is Hiruko right? Is there some connection between what happened to Ava and what she says is happening to me? I don't think I've been acting strange, but Hiruko's not the type to get worked up over nothing. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew there was something going on. And if I didn't find out what that something was, I'd never be free of this weird sense of unease. She's doing it. Hiruko's really going to destroy Nigo. But should I stop her? I have to make a choice. What should I do? I mean, if we stop her, that doesn't necessarily mean that she'll be successful in kicking out Ava. But it sounds like if we stop her, we're just gonna be leaving her brainwashed, right? So this is the choice that Queen Katie was talking about? I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat because I am not quite sure what to do here. Queen Katie said, oh, by the way, sorry, I already read that. Baku says, should I buy Tung, wait, Sahur Runner for 49 cents? I don't know what that is. Queen Gita says, Gaku, what? Oak says, Gaku, you'd be surprised what people are into. Queen Gita says, Gaku, Kako literally told us we need to keep you safe. You're not doing a good job of convincing us to do that. And then Queen Katie says, dan-da-dan. Oak says, I'd quote, oddly enough, if you remove the possibility of bare boobs in a room, boys and girls get along, huh?
I am enjoying it. I don't know if you knew, but the creator is making another anime called Yomi no Tsugai for April of this year.
Well, thank you for the 20 bits, by the way. That's like double what you needed, so thank you. I don't know if that was a typo, but thank you. I mean, I do know that she has done other stuff. I remember seeing something about some other manga that she wrote at one point. I didn't know that she had another one coming up. I'll be curious to look into that more and find out what it's about. So thank you very much. I still am like way behind in my entertainment consumption, but I will try to make a mental note of that. So thank you very much for the 20 bits. Oak says, who knew Shomo was so based? And a timestamp 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm 25 minutes behind. Oak says, One Piece. It can't be overhyped when it is the greatest thing ever. As someone with a lot of expensive instruments, yeah, it's low-key terrifying that they might break. I mean, I don't even like take stuff out and about with me anywhere. Let me read some more over on YouTube. Let's see. Sveta says, now I'm thinking about it. Maybe Ato is lucky that, oh, no, I already read that. Yeah, lucky the blackout happened. If he didn't, escape, Sirei would have brainwashed him like Heavy. Yeah, okay, we read that earlier. So yeah, where did I leave off? Oh, there we go. Derma says the Brandon voice sounds like Columbo. I remember I've got a buddy of mine. He's, well, in fact, no, we've talked about him before, because you guys know he's the voice of Professor Layton in the Professor Layton games. And I remember one time he was like, I don't know why we were on this subject, but he was telling me, like, the details of how he does a Columbo impression. Huh?
This is my last amount of bits. I only have one thing to say, boobies.
You know what? It's good that you're saying, because, like, it's technically two things. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck there. And plus, who doesn't love that? Everybody does. I find me somebody who doesn't love boobies, and I'll make cheese with him. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Gecko. I appreciate that. But yeah, like he was just talking about how he's like a lot of just little details saying like a lot of people try and do like a deeper voice for Columbo, but his voice is actually fairly high pitched, but it has texture to it that makes it sound like it's deeper. And so I still can't do a good Columbo. Our buddy Classic Brian also can do a good Columbo. He's like, but he's he's got his little eyeball. It's always pointing in another direction. He's like, one more thing here. Yeah, I gotta get home to my grandson and tell him a story about the Princess Bride. That's my attempt at Columbo. It's very similar to the Gumshoe voice. But anyway, I don't know. Because since we already are having people die in this timeline, like if she destroys Nigo, Nigo's dead. And I like Nigo. But the game really seems to be prompting us toward the... Oh. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that we've been acting weird, that Takumi's been acting obviously strange, I think I would just, like, stop her and say, like, let Ava be weird. But also, we want to find out the truth about things, and this is, like, probably the only way, because Sirei's obviously not going to tell her. Crap! Queen Katie, will you forgive me if I let Hiruko destroy Nigo? I think Queen Katie's going to be very upset with this decision. But I don't want to, but I think we have to let it happen.
Let it happen. It's your future.
I decided to stand back and let it happen. That was my choice. I felt bad for Nigo, but something was going on here, and I needed to know what it was. Oh, I just noticed in the overlay we have a first-time chatter from Sue_Nation saying, oh my gosh, hi! How are you doing? Welcome! Let me give you the rundown the channel real quick, since you're having your first time here. My name is Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Sorry, we got the whole spiel. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, except this Sunday. It's the Super Bowl. We're canceling that one. The current games that we're playing right now are the 100-Line Last Defense Academy. We're alternating with Dispatch, which we just started on Tuesday. Other game series that we played in the past include Danganronpa, Ace Attorney, Persona, Deltarune, Omori. We recently played The Walking Dead. That was a lot of fun, and I read every comment in chat. I am right now, according to the last timestamp I saw, about 25 minutes behind in the chat. So, Sue Nation, if you write other stuff, I will read it eventually, but welcome! How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I will get to any other comments you've written, but I have an overlay that has a little box thing that shows up if there's a first-time chatter here. So welcome. Anyway, enjoy your time. Oh, and I should also do this. I always forget to do this. In fact, I should copy this over to our YouTube side of the chat as well. I need to remember to do this periodically. There's our link tree that has all of our social media, including a Discord invite, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all of that stuff. I'm actually very excited over on TikTok for the next few days because we're reaching the end of our Deltarune clips, and there's one day after tomorrow I hope will be good, people will like. But anyway, again, Sue Nation, welcome, and I hope you enjoy your time here. I felt bad for Nigo, but something was going on here, and I needed to know what it was.
Hi friends, I can't be here for this, but I will try to make it later.
Oh!
Forgive me, Logan, I gotta put me first and read Robots in Disguise. Hope the game is treating you well. Also, monstrosity is worse than autocracy. Make of that as you will.
Thank you very much, Vera, for the 10 bits. Totally understandable. I'll look forward to you coming back here. I mean, RAD is great. I hope you're enjoying it. I told everybody else about the transformer that broke today and just how bummed that made me. I DM'd Vero about it earlier. So yeah, but Vero, I hope you're having fun and look forward to see you when you get back. Thank you for the 10 bits. Enjoy the comics and we'll see you soon. Hopefully, I hope we'll see you soon. And this might be the only chance to do that. Hiruko walked calmly and confidently toward the little gray creature. You're sure about this? Yes, just keep your end of the bargain, please. No more ill-treating, Miss Ava.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye, Nigo.
Oh, it's voiced. Are we gonna get like a full CG image of this, of her like chopping him in half, punching his brain out? Hiruko reached out toward him, but then, oh crap, did I choose wrong? Is Sirei gonna, I think her head's about to explode. I bet Sirei is watching us from the war room. I think we just got Hiruko killed.
Stop. Please don't.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, Nigo is fine.
What?
Oh.
Don't kill him. He's been by my side this whole time. He's my friend.
Miss Ava?
Okay, maybe this was the good choice then. Maybe we're getting the best of both worlds.
I will find a way to fulfill your request instead. So, please, don't hurt him.
Why are you doing this, Miss Ava?
'Cause you're adorable, Nigo.
I'm your friend? I don't understand.
Why? I do not understand either.
Hey, she's breaking free from the brainwashing.
But I felt like this was the right thing to do.
I still want to know the truth. You can't tell me that, can you? You don't actually know what happened to you. That's right. I don't know anything. I can't tell you anything. But I will talk to Sirei. I will ask him to tell you all the truth. Don't be a moron. He's kept it secret this long. He's not gonna dash. Oh, I hope no one interrupts me. Agabo! Hey! Oh, I can tell you if you want. Sirei! Okay, so we do find out without a dead Nigo. Oh, that was close. I was so sad. Sorry, that meeting dragged on longer than I thought. And just look what's happening while I was gone. You're supposed to be my second in command, Nigo. Can't you even hold down the fort for a few days without everything falling apart? My apologies, sir. You want to know why Ava had her change of heart, right? I don't mind telling you. Then why have you been keeping it so hush-hush? Why not tell us right from the start? I was trying to be considerate. I thought this kind of revelation might distress poor little Ava. But looks like I was worried over nothing. She doesn't even have the emotional capacity for that anymore. See, it's the word anymore that is distressing. He did lobotomize her. He did something. I'm going to read a couple more comments in the chat because, like I said before, I'm way far behind. Queen Katie says, I know the feeling. I have an android of a Toho girl. Me and my mom agreed to never touch or move that thing unless needed because her little parts keep falling out or breaking. We're never doing it ever again. I do have a few Transformers action figures that are like that. There's a thing called gold plastic syndrome. There's some vintage action figures from like I think it's mainly from like the late 80s through parts of the 90s. They were made of a certain type of plastic whenever they wanted like a really good gold color that for some reason just degrades severely over time. And if you it's like squeeze it, it'll like shatter and crumble. And I have a few figures with a lot of that gold plastic that I'm like, I can't transform this guy anymore. Just sit there very carefully. Queen Kitty said, it's the Shrine Maiden one, by the way. Oak says, my cats have tried to scratch my very expensive speakers before. Thankfully, they just scratched the mesh, which I can replace. It would have been so over if they scratched the speaker choices. Cones, not choices. And then Yugamu based. Queen Kitty says, add quote, I don't want to be his friend. I feel like it's safer to be his enemy. I'm sure the devs designed it like that on purpose. About the facial roll. Oh, the shape of it. The shape of it. Oh, and hang on, we got a clip. Okay, if anyone is lurking, is new, or does not know the deal, if someone posts a clip in the chat, we load up the clip and we watch it together to see what it is. This clip is by Oak. Hang on. Is from 28 minutes ago. So I'm even farther behind than I realized. From 28 minutes ago, and it is titled Logan Sees Something Interesting. Oh, it's going to be the facial roller. Like most of her stuff was either, there we go, it was either like... It doesn't look like a facial roller. I imagine a facial roll would look like a little tiny.
Actually, not what I
like,
imagined. I was
paint
imagining
roller.
like a little.
Yeah.
That looks like something Yugamu would like.
And I stand by that, so thank you very much, Oak, for immortalizing that moment. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat real quick. Dermo says, I think it's the guitarist of 68, not a joke, actual band name, who performs with cheap duct tape guitars. Makes sense if you plan to jump from the stage and climb overhangs with it. Dermo says, quote, it's the Shrine Maiden one in Toho. That doesn't help much. Frilzy says, so many figures I buy are so cheaply made and limbs fall off like no one's business. Luckily, they're cheap, so there's not much of a loss. I have some cheap figures, but I also have some that are expensive. I'm gonna read a couple more quick on Twitch. Oak says, I came back from clipping to see Logan talking about being in love with my dad, grandma. Baku says, should I spend my $5 on the game, Oak? Quicket said, it's a game apparently, one that Logan will never play. Also, its name is actually I'm in love with your dead grandmother. Oak says, no, you should spend it on getting over it. Dead grandma, not dad grandma. My grandma on my dad's side is still alive. Quicket says, okay, day 31 is your next choice. Yeah, that's what we're having here. It says, get ready for it. Get ready, chat for it soon. Okay, let's, I think we made the right choice, though, because it worked out, and now we're finding out what happened. Oh, yes, talk to everybody else first before we talk to Siray and advance the story. We can finally get the truth right from Siray! What did he do to Ava? I don't know if I want to talk to Shoma. Can I talk to Yugamu? We can finally, it's one of the things where I can't talk to anybody, not even Ava herself. Can I, like, look at the cages, maybe? Does this mean I can go inside? Nope, still can't. What about the other cage? Getting locked in one of these for days on end. I shudder to even think about it. What about Nigo? Nothing there with Nigo? Okay, then why did we even back out of the conversation? All right, tell us the truth. What did you do to Ava?
The special treatment I conducted on her is known as Dominic Cognitive Reconstruction Therapy. By tinkering with her brainwave frequencies, I can control her memories, thoughts, and emotions.
Memories and thoughts. That's... You brainwashed her, then?
Brainwashed? If you want to put it in terms so simplistic a monkey could understand, then yes. Any memories related to being an invader have been erased and replaced with a profound hatred for their entire species.
Why would you do that? Like, even if he doesn't want us to know, like, wouldn't he, or maybe he already, like, extracted intelligence from her, already interrogated her or something. Like, we should want to know that these things, yeah?
Even I'm surprised just how empty a shell this has left her, though. I guess I got a little carried away. Tee-hee.
Tee-hee, my butt! If you remove that many memories, of course it's going to mess her up. Oh.
But I also adjusted her thought pattern, so she's absolutely incapable of disobeying you.
Hooray!
Just think of how useful she'll be now. Much more than if we'd kept her locked up in that cage for the rest of the war.
That's so cruel. It's inhuman.
Or is it inhumane, I think.
You really are treating her like an object. You're trampling on the dignity of her soul.
I do not mind. I will do whatever I am ordered.
What? Marry me?
Order it.
Need I remind you she's an enemy of all mankind? Who cares about treating someone like that with dignity? We have to take full advantage of anything that'll help us kill invaders more effectively. For the sake of victory, nothing is off the table, not even war crimes. Did a few of those today before breakfast. That's what war is all about! Crimes!
And your brainwashing machines in the infirmary, right? That's why you were holed up in there for so long?
Yeah, but don't get any funny ideas. I'm the only one who can use it.
Party pooper. You shouldn't even be thinking about using it in the first place!
There you go. That's the whole truth regarding what I did to Ava. Satisfied, Shizuhara?
Not really. If anything, I have more misgivings than ever, but I'm willing to shelve the issue for now. Okay, so Nigo is safe. We dodged a bullet there. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat. Quigita says, I was gonna ask about mods, but then I remember that Crystal is watching someone play Our Life. Which, by the way, I can do this, because they can't stop me. So Crystal meant to type in their Twitch chat in the stream. They typed in spoiler chat for 100 line instead. It was very out of context. Quote, Mommy. They deleted it right after. I'm sure that once Crystal comes here and realizes what I did, I'm gonna get timed out. Smiley face. Just you wait, Logan. All right, well, we all gotta tell Crystal that she typed Mommy when she gets here. Oak says, I'd quote, anything to increase our report card stats. Quigita says, I'm so nervous on what Logan will pick soon. Oak says, I'd quote, people are dying and I feel kind of responsible. Logan in the game where you literally choose who dies. Baku says, why does insert character's name have to be mad at me? Quigita says, baby Nico, heart. Oak says, Nico, I love you. Quigita said, this just reminded me of the first route. Nico literally blew himself up to kill the commander while the second to last squad were running away. He's such a hero. I feel like Nico genuinely cares about us, which is nice. Siray, not so much. He cares about victory, and we are a means to that end, but Nico is sweet. Oak says, as someone in the chef's hat in the kitchen, I can confirm Logan has been kidnapped. Aww. Queen Kata said, also, the memory chip thing makes so much more sense, actually, considering the end part of the first route too. While the rewinding commander was reviving, Nico's memory was booting up and revealing the moon stuff. Queen Kata said, what a Logan pick! I think I picked the right thing. Oak said, when you are ratatouilleing someone, you really get to know them. Queen Katie says, I'm so nervous, and a timestamp, 42 minutes. So, okay, only 20 minutes behind now. Let me check over on the YouTube chat. I think I'm still mostly caught up over there. Frilzy says, there's really only 2 Shrine Maidens in Toho, Reimu and Sanae. Sanae? I don't know how to say that. I hope I'm saying it close to right. Sveta says, quote, trampling dignity of her soul. Shoma is surprisingly poetic. Haven't you heard how poetic he is when he describes himself? As a hag fly or bug poop. He's got a poet's soul, that's for sure. Let me have a sip of water, go back to the game. I don't think I've gotten to the point in chat where Sioux Nation showed up yet, but I hope you're still here, Sioux Nation. I hope you're enjoying this. I want to be alone for a while. I need some time to think about this. With her usual brusque attitude, Hiruko turned and left without the slightest trace of hesitation.
Oh. Just to reiterate, thanks to me, you can trust Ava completely. She is literally incapable of betraying us.
Yes, I will remain loyal to the Special Defense Unit. I will obey any order.
Oh, Shoma's mad. I hope Shoma's gonna like stand up to Sarah. Well, except then Shoma might get exploded, but I want Shoma to be heroic.
I gotta say, I'm disappointed you were so blasé about your own destruction, Nico. If my meeting had gone on just a little bit longer, you'd really have been in trouble.
Yeah.
You're my second in command. You have a duty to humanity. You can't go taking yourself off the board that easily.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. I just couldn't bear to see Miss Ava suffer.
Speaking of your meeting, what exactly were you doing in there? Why did it take so long?
Oh, you know, a little of this, a little of that. Listening to the will of humanity.
The will of humanity? So he was on like a FaceTime with everybody on the moon?
You didn't think our society was controlled by a powerful few, did you? We operate on majority rule. Democracy at its finest.
I can never tell if he's pointing up in the air or flipping me off.
That should be all you need to know about Ava. Now, you can focus on protecting the school for the remainder of your time here.
Yes, let's kill lots of invaders together.
Nigo and Ava remained behind in the courtyard, while the rest of us wandered back to the cafeteria for a late breakfast. After that, I went back to my room to think. Crap, are we gonna have free time again? Brainwashing. I guess that's the only way to explain how Ava changed so suddenly and so completely. It must be some pretty crazy stuff if it can change a person that much. I don't understand what Hiruko is so worked up about, though. What could this possibly have to do with me? Ah! Free time. Okay, crap. I think I had... Oh, new VR training missions have been unlocked. I think I did have at least one more idea for a free time hangout. I think it was going to be...
Logan is the kind of guy who makes a room feel lighter just by being in it.
Aw.
He's quick-witted without being mean, kind without being performative, and genuinely curious about the people around him. If you wondered how loneliness can make you kind, ask Logan.
That's what caused it. I'm not a good person. I'm just so lonely that I have to behave good. Then thank you, Ruka, for the 10 bits. Did you see over on Discord the fan art that Weedle made of you throwing me off a cliff? I thought it was delightful. But how are you, Rukov? I hope your day is going well. Did you feel the earthquake earlier today? Also, Weedle, if Weedle gets here, we gotta ask that, because Weedle is in the state now, too. I mean, it was just a mild one. As I said before, it was basically just like the whole room just kind of going, just kind of lurching a little bit. Not nearly as bad as the one a few years back. But okay, so we're gonna go hang out with Kako to get some social studies, because that's I think the lowest that we have. And we're going to give her, what I wrote down in my notes was detective merch.
Okay, you assassinated my friend into canceling the EAD reading anyway, I'm back.
Your friend got assassinated? That's a pretty, extreme reason to not hang out. I am so sorry about that, Vero, but I am selfishly glad that you're here. That we get to hang out with you now. How are you, Vero? Thank you for being here, especially in my time of need, knowing that Hook's shoulder port as Devastator is broken, snapped into pieces. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I want to talk to Shoma first and see if he has new dialogue when we talk to him, if he's going to be really mad about what's going on with Ava. I don't want any more bad things to happen. No, just generic dialogue. What about Ava? Will she have something different to say? Oh no, she has a hangout thing, so we can't really talk to her. So let's go over here, give Kako the detective march, and then hope that there's not a second hangout of the day, because I don't have something planned for that. I only had time to pick out 3. Oh, there we go, detective merch. Yeah, because that one's spread out kind of evenly, so I think we should be able to afford that. We're really low on rocks. A kit with all the bona fide detective stuffs you could ever need. A notebook, a hat and coat, a pipe, and more. I hope there's a little bow tie that you can speak into to change voice. Wait, no, was the bow tie that Detective Conan speaks into, Queen Katie? He would fire a dart into the back of what's-his-name's neck, and then he would, I think it was a voice change bow tie, wasn't it? Detective Moich! Let's give it to Kako. Give it some social studies, Kako. Oh, and I think we've given her enough gifts we might see a bonding event too, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, oh crap. What did I ask that spawned the yes?
I've never received something like this before. I love it.
Huh?
If you are new here and concerned that I am always mean to Logan, I started out always saying just kind things to him, and he told me that I need to mock him.
Yes.
Clinwin was there too.
Yes, I can't handle just nice things. My imposter syndrome refuses to believe it unless it's sandwiched betwixt something negative. So thank you, Ruka, for the 10 bits and for the clarification. Thank you, Vera, for the 10 bits as well. A pin message from Queen Katie saying Conan shoots the dart into Mori Kogoro. Crap, I don't know the Japanese names. Use a voice changer bow tie. Yes. Okay, so I did remember it correctly. It's been a long time since I've watched an episode of that show. I watched just a couple of seasons of the dub under the name Case Closed, but thank you very much. So that's what the yes was for, so thank you, Vero. So yeah, we gave her a gift, and I think this will give us an affinity event, because every 3 gifts we give a bond event.
Takumi, do you prefer spicy food or sweet food?
Sweet food. I mean, I like both, but I have a sweet tooth. I got a giant bag of Reese's peanut butter candies from Christmas still over there. They're tempting me.
How about sour or bitter?
Sour?
Light or thick tasting?
That depends on what mood I'm in, or what time of day. In the morning, light. In the evening, thick. Late at night, light again.
I like it when they're all mixed together. A marriage of flavors, I think it's called.
That tracks. I'm not allowed to have them mixed together, because, it's the loneliness Ruka was talking about. I want to have a marriage, but the universe won't let me.
It's more fun when you can't guess what you'll be tasting and feeling in your next bite.
I feel like she'd really enjoy those Jelly Belly, the what do they call the Birdie Bots, every flavor beans. I think they lost the license for that name. They call them something else. But the Jelly Belly beans were half of them are awful and half are good.
This must be why people say food is so profound. I must continue to pursue its intricacies.
That line read was cute. It was fun. That was more wholesome than I think I would have expected from one of the twins. Well, except she is the nicer of the two. Your bond with Kako is stronger now. And another free time. Oh, and I see there's another pin message on Twitch. Quigita says the dub name is Richard Moore. Thank you. Okay, Richard Moore. That sounds about right. I can picture in my head the characters saying Richard or something like that. So thank you. Let's save.
Why am I tossing Logan over a cliff? Liking Ovaltine doesn't deserve that.
It's kind of funny, Rukab. Because as you know, I review VODs from old streams to pick out time codes for TikTok videos. And the one that I was looking at, I believe it was either just today or yesterday, had a bit where you literally were saying, let's bury the hatchet over this old Ovaltine thing or something like that. And then it comes right back. I think it was just that Weedle asked for suggestions of what to draw. And I think somebody suggested you throwing me off a cliff. I don't know why, but that's just what was suggested. Okay, so for other things, we can either try and do math. Math is a little bit harder because I think Ato was the one who'd give math in both categories. But we can also check this. Tiff!
I am late to stream, but 46 months, woohoo.
Tiff, that's your first month start on your next subscription, baby. How are you doing, Tiff? Thank you so much for re-upping the sub. We had a bit of a moral dilemma, but I think I made the right choice. And it worked out. Everything's okay. But how are you? How are you doing? What you been up to this week? Thank you for re-upping the sub. I appreciate it. Let's see who else gives us like math stuff. Hiruko. She might be on thin ice with Sirei, so I don't know. She might get blown up soon. I wish we could give gifts to Ato because he'd help with both math. What's the other math thing? It's gonna be knows me. Okay, let's give a gift to Hiruko then. What are her preferred items? We've given her a yoga outfit. My apologies to anyone who's lurking. I now need to consult our kind of... I hesitate to call it a cheat sheet because I don't really think of it as cheating. But it's the list that Queen Katie gave of everybody's preferred items. So let's review what Hiruko's are. Wine. A yoga outfit. That's what we already gave her. So wine, which she's too young to have wine. A scented candle. Glasses stand. A snake plushie. High heels. And bath salts. So let's go ahead and get her some of these things. And this time, let's stop and see if we can say hi to... Wait, is Ava not in her cage anymore? Oh, she's in the hallway. Oh, so she's just free roaming now because she's brainwashed. Let's try and talk to her and see what she says. Are you gonna kill invaders? Please take me with you. She's a girl of simple needs. She just wants to do some killing. All right, we'll do this, and then I will read some more chat after we decide what to give Hiruko. Scented candle, I believe that was one of them. That only has 10 of the rocks, which is good because we don't have very many. That's too much rocks. Was the glasses stand. What else did we have here? Again, I wish that these could be in like alphabetical order or that we could sort them differently. Give me just a minute to sort through this stuff. We already gave her a yoga outfit, so we can't give her that again. Snake plushie, that was okay. That's a lot of grass, but we did collect a lot of grass, so that'd be even better. So we'll possibly do the snake plushie unless we see something else that'll work even better than that. I need to do another expedition. High heels. That was no, because that takes rocks. Yeah, I need to do another expedition and collect more junk. Looks like, unless oh, there's the wine. Wine is all grass. We'll probably do the snake plushie because I don't want to take that much grass. Okay, snake plushie. Plushie, but it's a snake. Snake plushie. Don't be afraid of its bite. Snake plushie. It'll never shed its skin. Snake plushie. It's just a long cylinder with a face and a butt. Oh, they're both 60. Okay, well, whatever. Snake plushie. We're gonna give that to Hiruko. Where's Hiruko? Where's Hiruko? Crap, all that and she's not available for gifting? Yeah, she's gonna die, and we're gonna be stuck without being able to level up our math, aren't we? Well, thanks, game. All the best laid plans for snake plushies just end up falling apart. Oh, wait, well, oh, that's our chapter select. Oh, and we're still in just one great big line. That must have been our decision we made before. Okay, report card. So, in that case, we could do either science or investigate. Well, you know, we can do a Nozomi gift for a little bit more. Now we'll do, yeah, let's see what Nozomi likes. Again, my sincere apologies. This is taking so long. Nozomi's preferred items are kaleidoscope. That's what we gave her last time, right? A hairband, a flower box, silicone-free shampoo, chocolate, planisphere, and basic journal. Okay, and let's see what we've already given her. Where are you? There you are. We've given her the kaleidoscope, and I think that's it, yeah? Back to this again. Kaleidoscope. Oh, we already gave her that. Yeah. Planisphere. That uses a lot of rocks, unfortunately, so no. Oh, bath salts. I think we passed that before. That was something that we could have given to Hiruko if Hiruko was available. Again, I'll be back to chat soon. I promise. I'm sure that we're probably losing lurkers and stuff because this is not the thrilling gameplay that I want to see. Motorcycle, potted. No, it was potted plant. Was that? No, I feel like that was a. That's got to be a Ava gift. Landscape picture, dragon keychain, championship belt, crown, high heels, earrings. Oh, hairband. That was one of them. Ah, crap. That uses rocks. I'm better than the other. We might have no choice but to do it though. Electrical machine, home projector, sweet snacks, happy powder. Yeah. Oh, basic journal. Was that one of the things for her? Simple toy. Wait, no, look at the wrong one. Nozomi. Basic journal. It is. Okay, that does less rocks than the other, so we might do basic journal if we can't find something better. Okay, we'll do basic journal. Where was that? Basic journal, and we'll give that to Nozomi. Teach me math, girl. A plain-looking journal designed with spaces, text, photos, and other fun things.
Wow! I can have this? Thank you. I'll cherish it forever and ever.
Yeah, now I'll read some chat now that we're done with that. I just hope we don't have another day of free time right after this. Oak says, and the person I've been ratatouilleing is not the real Logan. Quigate says, also, wow, we got a choice in 42 minutes. Amazing. Oak says, I watched like 25 episodes of the original FMA when I was like 10 and then forgot everything about it. And now I've seen like 5 episodes of Brotherhood and I know nothing else about it. Queen Katie with a smile. Oak says, boobies, ah! Queen Katie says, boo, ah! Oak says, I'd quote, find me someone who doesn't like boobies and I'll make cheese with them. I told you what that saying is from, right? It's from, if anybody's ever watched the old cartoon show Pinky and the Brain. I wish Wendy Wonka was here. She'd have seen it. I know I've told this, or explained this before, but there's an episode of Pinky and the Brain that is so meta. It's because Brain, his voice is Maurice LaMarche's impression of Orson Welles. And Orson Welles, toward the end of his career, did a lot of weird things. And one of them, he was supposed to do this, this voiceover thing for a commercial because he just had a great speaking voice. And there's a recording of it you can find online of these outtakes, and it's just him being impossible to work with and being awful and horrible and nitpicking every little thing. And one of the lines starts with,
Me. I watched it. Too bad it wasn't in the original English.
Oh, so I'm actually curious what they would have done for this, because this is, I don't know if this would have worked. Well, I guess it would have, but maybe there'd just be another layer of trying to find out the origin of it. Probably would just be a really weird episode. But thank you very much, Vera, for the 10 bits. Thank you. I'm glad that you watched. I love Pinky and the Brain. I've got like little Pinky and the Brain statue things in my other rooms. But anyway, so there's a bit where Orson Welles had a line that started with, in July, da-da-da-da-da-da. And he was just like, and he was refusing to do it. And he says, you know, find me a man who can say in July and I won't say his actual words, but it was basically saying he will perform certain sexual acts on that person, but like derogatory way. And so there was an episode of Pinky and the Brain that they did that was a word for word remake of that whole Orson Welles thing. But of course it's like a children's cartoon, so they can't have that obscene sexual act mentioned. So Brain just has a line where he goes, find me a man who can say in July and I'll make cheese with them. So yeah, that's what that was. It amuses me, but probably no one else. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. Baku says, are the boobies trapped? Oh, I hope not. A trap that catches real boobies? Pipbit says, I love boobies. And of course, I am again talking about the birds. Gecko says, aren't they all Baku? Oak says, boobies are always trapped. They yearn to be freed and float around outside of people's bodies. Queen says, I'll forgive you. Oh, because it's fine, because did you know that Nico wouldn't die? And there's where Sioux Nation came in. Yay, I finally caught up to that part of the chat. Quiggita says, I knew this was going to happen and I had the entire week to get over it. Pipbit says, and with letting it happen, you still have made the same choices that I have made. Okay, I hope that's good. Sioux Nation says, I followed you after you raided Justin. Oh, Justin Table Lake, right? I remember that. He was nice. He was fun. Not every person we raid, I end up enjoying enough to like follow, but I gave Justin Table Lake a follow because I enjoyed the vibe there. It was quite fun. So thank you for you. So you followed me after that? Thank you. Especially since you didn't know who I was other than just this guy that popped in for a raid. Oh, except maybe he showed a clip. I can't remember if he did a shout out to show a clip, but thank you. Queen Katie, the Logan time command. Yes, I'm very slow because I like to yap with chat. Sioux Nation says, I finally caught a stream. I'm having a good day. Nice. Nice. I'm glad that you guys are. As I said, mine has been not so great. Baku says, I need to catch another one of his streams. Oak says, Vero. Queen said, Vero, I love you. Okay, bye. Sioux Nation says, oh my gosh, real. Hi, Baku. Baku says, what's up? Sioux Nation says, wow. Okay, I'll get back to the game soon. Let me read just one more on Twitch, and then I'll read a couple on YouTube. We'll get back to the game. But thank you very much to the Tomcat Baku. Sioux Nation says, I'm doing good. I love this already at Baku. Aw, I hope you're still enjoying it and not regretting your follow. Deba! Oh, Batmanon! Gifted a sub to Sioux Nation! Thank you, Batmanon! Okay, so Sioux Nation, since you're new here, you don't know, we have an anonymous gifter in our community whom we have named Batmanon, who will gift subs to people. So thank you, Batmanon. So Sioux Nation, that means you now have access to our bevy of emotes, you're immune to ads, and if you happen to join our Discord, you have access to the Discord exclusive channels. Only one of them is really particularly active, and that's the Hey Hey channel, where all you do is you go in there and you only say, Hey Hey. But thank you, Batmanon, for gifting the sub. And Queen Katie was saying, aw, and Baku says, Logan streams are always fun. I have fun. I hope you guys do as well. Let me take a look over at YouTube chat. Let's see. Sveta says, he's flipping us off and winking. What a jerk. Derma says, looking up, Hiroko is apparently 18, so wine is grand in most places. I don't know how Sirei would feel about it, though. Well, I think it might depend also in the location. Like, where I live, I'm pretty sure you have to be 21 to buy it. Oh, I think we've had this conversation before, where it's like you have to be 21 to buy it, but I guess you can be less than that to drink it. I don't know. I live a life of sobriety, so I am not sure the rules. Derma says, have you seen the Orson Welles French champagne commercial where he's plastered? Yes. A buddy of mine and I used to watch that occasionally. French champagne. The best part of that is just looking at how professional the extras are. And they're just locked in the moment, doing their thing. Huh?
Logan, you should really play I'm in love with your dead grandmother. It's fun.
Oh, okay. So you did end up getting it. So thank you. So that is a glowing review. We will need to figure out what other games to do soon. I didn't realize how short Dispatch was going to be. I knew it had 8 episodes. I thought it would be closer to The Walking Dead. Maybe it's like 8 streams, but we did 2 in one stream, so it'll probably only be 2 weeks. I'll need to figure out a new game. Of course, I do want to do Great Ace Attorney sometime soon, but probably not until 100 Line is done since it's such a long game. So I gotta figure out what to do next, and I'm not sure. I have a couple of different ideas, but we shall see. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Baku, and I'll get back to the game now. Calculation went up by 12. Ding, doring, bing, borng. Okay, same thing as usual. Good night. I was checking old VODs for the first run of this game, and I believe we had a dream on night 33, either 32 or 33. So we'll probably have another Carwood dream coming up soon. This crazy day has finally come to an end. The enemy hasn't attacked in a while. Maybe they're not so organized now that they've lost their supreme commander. I doubt they'd give up completely, though. We have to stay alert. I learned a lot today. I should probably tell everyone in the morning. Or just let Hiroko and Takemaru and Kurara and everyone else do it. Still thinking over those new revelations, I quietly drifted off to sleep. Oh, we got a raid! Foray, Kun! Thank you so much for the raid! Let me get rid of the noise here.
Get ready, prepare to be ready,
and we'll have a shout out for you. There we go, thank you! Oh, we have a shout out going.
That's totally what that says.
Huh? Oh, what is this game? What is that creature? What is that thing? I just glanced down the shout out, but thank you. How is your stream? Are you the, it says you were playing Our Life Beginnings and Always. Are you the streamer that was playing Our Life that Krista was watching today? Huh?
Gonna go hit the sleep pinata till dreams come out. The bat is my head, the piñata is my pillow.
No, we got it. I mean, if it was the other way around, I'd be much more worried. Because then your head would have to be full of candy or feathers. But thank you, Rukov, for the 10 bits and for being here. Sleep well. Have a good night. As always, if you can't sleep, feel free to come back and hang out. Thank you for the 10 bits. Oh, the hype train has started. I don't know what caused that, but welcome, Foray-kun. Am I saying it right? Can I call you Foray for short? For anyone who came in new with the raid, let me give you the rundown of the channel real quick, even though I did not too long ago for our new friend, Sue Nation. Hi, my name is Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we're alternating between two main games. This one, the 100-line Last Defense Academy, and the other one, we just started Dispatch on Tuesday. This Sunday, however, is canceled because of the Super Bowl, so that's a little bit of a change in the schedule. Other types of games we've played in the past include Danganronpa, Ace Attorney, Persona, Deltarune, Omori, and I read every comment in chat. I am right now probably about a half hour behind in the chat, so let me scroll down to where the raid happened so I can say hi to the raiders, and then I'll scroll back up to where I left off in just a moment. There we go. Yeah, Crystal did the shout out right away. Thank you, Crystal. And Queen says, ha, I knew Crystal would suggest a raid over here. Oh, wait, new One Piece chapter, says Oak. And thank you, Crystal, for suggesting the raid. Oak says, I'll wait until after the stream, but I'm excited. Crystal said, that's Identity, is it V? Identity V or Identity 5? I know I've heard that name before. Didn't the person we raided last time? Wasn't that person playing Identity V, Identity 5, however you say it? Quigita says, that's Identity V. It's a fun little game. Crystal says, Katie. Quigita says, yes. Foray says, indeedy I was, lol. Well, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Crystal is great. She's one of our regulars here. She's a mod, a pillar of our community. And so if she vouches for your stream, then clearly you're awesome. Crystal says, did you snitch on me to Logan? Oh, I heard that you wrote mommy. Crystal. Why would you write mommy? Why would you say such a thing as mommy? Foray says, pleasure to meet you all. Pleasure to have you here. Thank you. If you need to get going, like if you had a long stream and just need to rest, or if you plan on playing this game and want to avoid spoilers, totally understandable. But we'd love to have you stick around if you want. I always love meeting new friends. But thank you again for the raid. Quigita says, no, that was a spoiler chat only thing. Crystal said, then how does he know? Quigita said, ... Crystal says, laughing. Crystal says, Katie. Oak says he can read minds. Quigita says, I knew you were going to be in...
Because it's a game!
Thank you, whoever did that. Thank you. Quigita says, I knew he was going to be in Foray's stream. Oh, and by the way, don't forget, the hype train is still going. If anyone wants to contribute, we got 2 minutes remaining. You can unlock emotes. Crystal says, Katie. Yep, we rated an IDV streamer last time. And then Crystal says, stop. Foray says, thank you, Crystal, for the recommendation, lol. Crystal says, Logan. Quigita says, I'm sorry. Crystal says, Katie, why? And Quigita says, you can time me out if you want. And then Crystal did the cause it's a game. So there we go. I caught up to the raid portion. I'm going to scroll back up to where I was before in the chat, like a half hour ago. And there we go, and I'll have a sip of water. We'll get back to the game. And thank you again for people who contributed to the hype train and everything. I assume it's like from the TTS's and Batmanon's gifted sub to Sioux Nation. Every time I say Sioux Nation out loud, I want to, like, my mind goes to, like, the Sioux Indians, like S-I-O-U-X, like Sioux Nation, like a nation of Native Americans, you know? So my apologies that if that's, I don't know if it's that reference or not, like the Sioux Nation. But yeah. Anyway, let's play some game here. Let me click back into this. Well, time to get up. I'd better hurry to the cafeteria and tell everyone to get focused. Ding dong, bing bong. Another visitor. Okay, this time it's gonna be Hiroko, right? Oh no, it's ring. No. Oh, it's Shoma again. I get it already. I'm coming. I know. Let's save. I hope this time Shoma's just like, I don't know, excited to brag about making out with Ava. Yeah. I opened the door with a sigh and was greeted by an excited voice. Oh, it's Gaku! Just in time for Vero! Let's see. Takumi, look alive! I'm here to give you an invitation! Huh? An invitation? I came to a realization of something big.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this? Listen up, this might be freaky as I'll get out, but it's still cool, right? Oh, yeah?
False alarm, my friend wasn't assassinated. Here's me before I read and see what Megatron is gonna do to the already fragile fight of power that's happening. Hi Gaku, I love you.
Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Oh, I feel so bad. It only took the hype train level up to 95 in the last 3 seconds. Oh, 300 bits, it did it. It leveled it up. Thank you, Vero. Wow, that was right under the wire. That was like with 3 seconds remaining for that level up. Thank you, Vero, for the 1,300 bits. Thank you. Wait, so I missed part of what you're saying because I was so blown away by the amount. So you are heading out to read more of the comics now. It's understandable. I hope that you're enjoying them. And thank you for leveling up the hype train. Thank you for all the bits. Thank you for being here. I hope we'll see you back when you're done. We're only like halfway through the stream, so there's plenty of time. But thank you. Okay, so now there's another like full 4 minutes on the new level of the hype train. So thank you. All right. And thank you, Gaku, for showing up to see Vero out.
Are you ready for this? Listen up. This place might be freaky as all get out, but it's still a school, right?
Well, in our timeline, at one point we had a school festival. I mean, it makes sense for Gaku to have that idea in this timeline as well, but I wonder if it's gonna be some, maybe we'll have like a school dance. Like a boy-girl dance, pair up with someone, ask someone to be our prom date.
But don't you think it's missing something important?
Huh? Something important, meaning like classes?
A swim meet! Natch! Now that Vero's gone, we can have a beach episode. We're gonna see everybody, not just Hiroko in their swimsuits. That's right, Vero is not allowed to see such scandalous sights. Takumi, we can't just let the gap in our education go unfulfilled. And so we're gonna take a look at some thigh gaps in our education. Whoa! We gotta correct it ourselves. Let's have a swim meet.
Gaku hurried to stop me as I tried to shut the door on him.
Wait, it's part of our team building. Seeing everybody in their almost naked bodies bonds you to people. It's biology. I heard the news about Ava. Now's the right time to do it, since we got a new team member, right? Huh? We need some kind of event that will bring us all together as a unit to boost our teamwork and to boost my unit.
I mean, it makes sense because he almost saw Ava naked, so he's trying to get more of that.
Come on, man. They do this in the movies. All the pilots go toss the pigskin on the beach and sing Kumbaya.
Well, I mean, not always tossing the pigskin. I think in Top Gun, they played volleyball. Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer, right?
Hey, I'm prepared for this. I got you sorted out too, dude.
Prepared? Prepared what?
Obviously, the pool essentials. I picked them out for everyone.
Oh, swimsuits. Let me guess. We'll have like nice old-timey swimsuits to cover up all of ourselves, and the girls will have like micro bikinis.
Put this on and meet us there.
Well, chat, are you ready to see some half-naked characters? With that energetic demand, Gaku was gone like the wind. Yeah, there we go. They're very bland looking. I thought he'd give us some brighter color, maybe red to match our hair. And to match like all the colors in our room, the very faint red. The thing he'd foisted on me was an utterly mundane pair of swim trunks. Or maybe it's because he's poor that these seem fancy to him. I'm supposed to wear this and go to a swim meet? Or maybe everybody has matching trunks. I don't think so. This is no time to let ourselves get distracted. I don't know. I don't mind a distraction. But, I mean, if it's about teamwork, then I guess I could look at girls in swimsuits. For teamwork's sake. All the jiggling, bouncing teamwork. I can't deny he has a point. But why a swim meet? How is that what's missing from our school life? Man, I don't even know where to start with this one. Is he going around inviting everyone like that? Curious about everyone else's reaction, I decided to check out the cafeteria. Okay, so yeah, we got our beach episode finally. I hope that, obviously Kurara is gonna still have her tomato on, even in a swimsuit, right? Everyone was gathered in the cafeteria, excluding Sirei and Gaku. And I'm gonna read some more in the chat now that we've played a little bit. I gotta play like just enough to give new people and lurkers the misunderstanding that I actually play the game rather than use the game as an excuse to talk to chat. Also, 15 seconds left on the hype train. Thank you again to everyone who's contributed to it. Let's see. Oak says, I love Nigo. Top 200 line characters. Oh, top 200 line characters. I thought you were saying top 200 line characters. Oh, and the hype train has concluded. Train's pulling into the station, y'all. Choo choo. So thank you very much. Looks like it says you've collected all of the level 1 emotes. So I don't get any new emotes, but I hope that maybe some of you all did. Sue Nation says to Baku, he's playing peak. Baku says, for real, I really like femboy Ato. He's pretty cool. Oak said, I'm just glad that all of my microphones are very durable. Quickita said, Logan, I may suggest saving every now and then. We're almost an hour, but I should let you know there's an upcoming battle and a choice right after the battle. Wait. Like another battle and another choice? Okay, let me save. Okay, so we might have 2 choices today. I think we did have that in one stream, but it'll depend. We'll see. So thank you very much. Oak says, I have like 3 Sure SM57s, and they're designed to be durable. You can literally use them as a hammer and run over them with a car, and they would work fine. There are SM57s from the 80s that have been beaten up terribly and still sound just as good. Well, I feel like stuff in general made in like the 60s, 70s, and 80s was built to last a lot more than than they are nowadays. Quickita said, oh, so Siray made Ava into an invader version of Ato. Oak says, add quote, that's what war is all about. Crimes! Quingita said, theory, Siray is doing the brainwashing thing, is what the power outage is, meaning he's the reason for Ato escaping. Like, indirectly, but I think you're probably right, Queen Katie. Quingita says, for Frulzy, it was Reimu. I wish there was a Sanae one when I was shopping around. Oh, did we ever find out, by the way, I remember that there was like a vote for the next Danganronpa Nendoroid. Did we ever find out who won? I voted for Gundam. I don't know if anybody else did. And Queen Kitty with the timestamp, 1 hour, 2 minutes. Oh, look at that. I'm less than 35 minutes behind. And a Miss Vero command. Sue Nation says, I am enjoying this. Awesome. And a little kind of emotes there. Queen Katie with the duty command. Oak says, Shoma should turn into adult Gon again and kill Siray in 1 hit. Well, he already did it a 2nd time for funsies. Let me take a look over at the YouTube chat. Oh, I gotta scroll up just a little bit. Sveta says, I know what you're talking about. It wasn't from Pinky and the Brain. I mean, it was, but it was from a segment in Animaniacs, not from their own cartoon. Well, yeah, okay, it was a Pinky and the Brain cartoon, like a segment. Okay, so, I couldn't remember if it was from the Animaniacs or the Pinky and the Brain, their solo thing. But yeah, it was a Pinky and the Brain cartoon from within whichever show it was. So thank you. I'm glad that you were able to back me up on that, Sveta. And Sveta says, and Derma says, yeah, I thought Logan was talking about that one. The
French champagne. Celebrated for a second. A little tap on the bottle.
See, Sveta says, I suddenly remember Danganronpa 2, Chapter 2. I wonder if Gaku will give Takumi matching Speedo. Sveta says, Kazuichi is more creative. Dura says, Sveta, 100%. I am still so excited for Danganronpa 2x2 when that comes out. Okay, let's play some more and I'll be back to chat soon. I see the Twitch chat is on slow mode now, so thank you. I assume either Crystal or Vero who did that. So thank you. Everyone was gathered in the cafeteria, excluding Siray and Gaku. But, we're gonna see Siray in a swimsuit. I hope Siray has like a really skimpy banana hammock. Okay, what type of swimsuits do you think you'd wear? Okay, Yugama would definitely have a Speedo. Ima would probably wear whatever he can find. So it could be awful or it could be nice. Takemaru, I feel like he'd have long trunks. Wait, actually, but Takemaru does remind me of Kanji a little bit from Persona 4, who had a Speedo and then nothing. Crap, are we gonna have like a lot of Speedos? Maybe everybody's just gonna have a Speedo. I want Shoma to have trunks, but they're like way too big for him to like go all the way up to like his clavicle. Well, wait, no. Which is the clavicle? This is the clavicle up here. Sternum! That's the word I was thinking of. But, ... Oh. The girls seemed strangely on edge. Don't tell me. Yep, he gave them all bikinis. Takumi, have you lost your last scrap of good sense? Gaku's telling us you gave him permission to do this. I didn't say anything. Even if we were going to have some ridiculous swim meet, it's beyond creepy that he'd give us swimsuits. Dude, with the Gift-O-Matic, I can gift you guys swimsuits or underwear, and some of you will like it.
Hey!
Hey! Is he giving out swimsuits to the girls, too? He said he picked out ones he thought would suit us. Sincerely, I am disgusted.
This is what's supposed to suit me? What does he think of me? It was very much lacking in coverage. Not because I'm modest. I'm very pale. I burn easily in the sun.
Lack of coverage!
Mine was practically only straps. It's upsetting just knowing he thought there was a chance I'd wear it.
I've never worn a swimsuit. Something that skimpy is just too embarrassing.
Wow, it's been a while since I've wanted to murder someone so badly. How could he try to make Kako wear something so vulgar? I'll wear anything you ask me to.
No, yours is nothing but a string bikini.
Pervert scum! I'm going to beat you into next week! I can't defend him on this one. I'd like to hit him with my muscle spark too. I got some regular trunks. Guess he just got whatever for the guys. So, what do we do about this swim meet?
What do we do? Obviously, we won't be doing any such dash. Can this be our next big decision? Oh crap, we're probably gonna have a fight, and that'll be the decision after the fight. Do we have the swim meet? Is it gonna be the alarm? Gonna blare? Oh no, okay. Oh, we're to meet at the pool in the leisure lounge. We've already seen that Hiruko loves a good bikini, showing off, shoving her body bits into me and Ato's faces. You're doing it? Swimsuit selection aside, I agree with the idea of building our unity. And we can make this into Ava's welcome party at the same time, right? So I should participate in the swim meet? I will do as I'm ordered. Man, I'm not saying I agree to having her as one of us.
But I guess the idea of hanging out by the pool together does sound kind of fun. I've never done anything like it before.
I simply wish to watch my sister's development. It's a brother's duty to support his sister through all of her first
swim meet. When you said development, the fact that she's gonna be wearing very little, I thought you were watching her development. That's messed up, bro. But we have no idea when we might get attacked again, ...
Well, it's just for today, right? We need to do this kind of thing in order to build trust, right?
But I am definitely not gonna wear that swimsuit. I'll bring my own. You brought one? Fine! I would much rather not show off my fine, noble flesh to these broke, worthless men, though. I love the little shudder in the yeah she had. The guys are all good, right? If everyone's doing it, who am I to say no? Although, I don't need to wear anything, do I? Oh, that's right, when we first met him, I forgot the girls all hated him because apparently he wandered around second to last Defense Academy naked, didn't he? Let me read a couple more comments to the chat. Vero says, never mind, I return. Quickita said, Vero. Oak says, Vero. Vera said, hi, my friends. Quickita said, good news, Nico is not dead. Rukov says, that was an earthquake? So you, Rukov's already got it. I was gonna say, so did you feel it today? It was this afternoon. Vera says, laughing, yes, I'm here. Quickita says, up to you for quotes, Vero. Or said, you up for quotes, Vero? Vera says, yes, gimme. Quickita gives a quote. Oak gives a quote. Viewer adds a quote. So I got to scroll through all the quotes. Oak says there's a lot. Queen Gator says Conan shoots the dart into. Oh, that was pinned earlier. Sioux Nation says help. What? What I do? Are you in danger? Do we need to rescue you, Sioux Nation? Vera says, wow, so many. Quiggin said, the dub name is Richard Moore. Vera said, amazing name, on par with Ace Attorney. Speaking of AA, Oak says, Logan is a stand-up guy. The type to always tell the truth. This sounds like it's going to be a parody of Rukov's thing. The type to always tell the truth and help those in need. He leads the way with passion and makes difficult choices when it comes to it. Wait a minute, that's not Logan. That's Takumi Sumino from the 100-line Last Defense Academy. Only if we choose to make him that. I'm sure there's got to be like runs and routes of this where he's just an awful person and just like gets everybody killed, right? Right? There's gotta be like a Danganronpa one. Like a death game type of route, yeah? Queen Katie says, honestly, I understand why they changed Ron to Rachel. That makes sense. Where do you get Jimmy and Richard from Shinichi and Kogoro? Vera says, the Nintendo Direct didn't have an AA7 announcement. However, a Paranormasight sequel. I did see that. The game I'm most looking forward to was the very first one they showed. I think it was called Orbitals. It looks like basically a similar game to It Takes Two or Split Fiction or A Way Out, but the art style looks like an old classic like 80s space anime, and I was just loving it. But it's only on the Switch 2. I don't know if it'll get ported to other systems later, but I don't have a Switch 2. Vera said, for me, Richard, because he's a detective, maybe. Oh, because a type of detective is a dick, like Dick Gumshoe, and a shortened name for Richard is Dick. I think Vero just cracked the case. There we are. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat, and then we'll get back into this and head toward the swim meet. Let's see. Crap, where did I leave off? Sveta said, oh, I read that. Derma says, Sveta 100%. I still take issue with all her firsts. Well, and that's true, but maybe he's gonna make sure that you won't have the inappropriate. Like, any first that would be inappropriate for him to be there, he will protect her from. I'm trying to defend Ima. He does seem much more genuine now at this point in the game than he was when we first met him. He's still creepy. Still a sussy little baka. Of course you do. Oh, that's right, he wanted to go naked. Of course you do! Sheesh. I meant to tell them to get focused, and things ended up going in the exact opposite way. It's because they listened to Hiruko. Because we got brainwashed, Hiruko's becoming the leader again. But I suppose it's fine to enjoy ourselves together sometimes. We had a barbecue and festival last time too, both of which Eito used as opportunities to sabotage us. Fine, let's enjoy ourselves for today.
Right, if you just think of me as a dead worm, you might not even mind me presence.
These trunks are way too boring for me, but F it. I hope he gets like leopard print ones. That would be, because he likes flashy stuff, yeah? Okay, ladies, why don't we go get swimsuits together? We'll make them with the Gift-O-Matic.
Hey, Ava, you coming with?
I will go anywhere I'm ordered to go. I belong to all of you.
I'll leave it to you then.
I'm going to my room first.
I stopped Hiruko by the door before she could leave by herself. Hiruko, hold on.
Yes. What is it?
It's about yesterday. I wanted to ask her personally before we all started playing around. You said your suspicions grew after what Sirei said about brainwashing, right? You mean about me, right? You've been saying something's off about me. Tell me, please, what was that about? Why did you think something was off about me? Oh, that.
Oh.
I'm sorry about that. I was imagining things. Huh? Don't worry about it. Forget I said anything. See you. Does that mean she turned off the brainwashing already, or just... It's weird. Brushing it off like nothing had happened, Hiruko quickly made her exit from the cafeteria. After that, the boys saw the girls off on their way to get swimsuits and went their separate ways. Each of us returned to our own rooms. All right, chat, who are you most excited to see in a swimsuit today? Who are you excited? I know the answer. Everyone's excited to see Shoma. Shoma in a little tiny swimsuit. She was imagining things? Is she telling the truth? Or is she trying to hide something? No, if she didn't want to tell me something, she'd let me know in no uncertain terms. Then what was that all about? Or what was that all about? There we go. Still feeling rather uncertain, I made my way to the pool with my trunks in hand. They don't go in your hands! They go over your junk, bro! Okay, I'll save here properly now.
Can we see Femboy Ido in a swimsuit?
Sadly,
Back tears emoji.
I'm sorry. Sadly, since he's gone, I don't think we will. It would have finally put completely to rest my my old theory about Eito, which turned out pretty decisively is wrong. I still think maybe he could be like a clone of Karawa if he's not really. For those who weren't here back then, I had a theory that Eito was secretly Karawa. Then we met Nozomi, and I thought maybe Nozomi's a clone and Eito's secretly Karawa. Then Nozomi turned out to be Karawa, and I'm like, maybe Eito is the clone. I'm just clinging, I'm grasping at straws to those theories, so I'm sorry, Baku. I'm so sorry. We can talk to people on the way down, it looks like. So everybody is in, the leisure lounge, that's right. So talk to Shoma on the way. I wonder if he'll already be in his swimsuit. Let's go see. And bless your eyeballs with some Shoma flesh. Oh, he's still dressed. What are you doing clothed?
Oh, Takumi, are you on your way to the pool too? Are you okay with being joined by a pile of human refuse? I'm worried the pool will turn pitch black because of me, seeing as I'm rotten to the core.
What kind of monster is he describing?
By the way, as you probably expected, I can't swim. A rare instance of me actually being...
Wait.
A rare instance of me actually being an exception.
Oh, because most people can.
Feel free to push me under for fun, if you please, although I'll likely never resurface again.
Come on, let's just go. Oh, can I talk to him a second time? Same thing? Okay, same thing as before. Okay. Actually, I will read a couple more comments because we are on slow mode and I'm still so far behind. I don't want to have as long of a catch up at the end of the stream as I did on Tuesday. Queen Gator said, yeah, I thought of Logan's tiny moment of the game when I saw they're making a new game. Vera said, oh, that's right, because yeah, we played that in our sample platter stream. Vera says, I love Paranormicite. Maybe I should bring it back sometime. Oak says, Logan entertains the masses, providing comedic content for a wide audience. Even with his checkered past of controversies, Logan still continues making content this day. Yep, that's right. Logan Paul. Ah, there we go. Tiff says, what choice did Logan make? It was a tough one, but I chose to not get involved. But Nico survived, so it worked out. I just was worried that, like, it sounded like we're having to choose between Nico and Ava. That either Nico would die or Ava would get kicked out and die, and I couldn't do that to Shoma. But they both survived, so I think I made the right choice this time, finally. Oak says he let it happen. Tiff said, okay, so I need to blitz through a few days to stay ahead of Logan. Oh no! Wait, did you have to leave? I hope you're able to stay because I play so slow. Rukov says, I bet other people are closed. Tiff says, oh, people are doing watch time. Oak says, 541 hours is quite good considering I've only been here for like a year and a half. Queen Gator said, my time is only that because Logan keeps streaming games that no one like. I remember when I wasn't there for Mario RPG very much. Tiff says to Oak, it feels like longer than that. It hasn't only been a year and a half. Queen Gator said, question mark. I gotta scroll. Queen Gator said, rip Hiroko, I guess. Crystal with a BRBC when you get back, Crystal. Oak says, I mean, you can check with follow age, Oak. Rukov says, almost a year and a half. Nice. And then Oak says, Logan is oh crap, another one of these. Logan is a real catch. The girls all love him and his popularity is through the roof. His unparalleled charisma brings him great wealth and success. Well, everything is the opposite of me. Logan's beautiful face is world renowned for being very handsome and sought after. I'm not describing a different character. I'm just describing Logan inaccurately. Okay, because I was trying to figure out who it could be, like maybe like Ryan Gosling or something. Wasn't he voted sexiest man alive at one point or something? Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Oh, and it's just one thing. It's just Dermo saying Kyoshka with a heart. Oh, little heart. It's so sad. So Dermo, you don't get to see Kyoshka in a swimsuit. If we had let Takemaru die instead, would you see Kyoshka in a Wait, no, it sounds like that would have been an orgy route, according to Queen Katie. So maybe you'd have seen even more of Kyoshka. I don't know. But it'd be another person with Kyoshka who wasn't you, Dermo. It'd be sad. Okay, so let's head down to the leisure lounge. It's been a while since we've been in there, hasn't it? See everybody in their swimsuits. I hope they're like overworld sprites or whatever we want to call them. Have swimsuits. Oh, I don't think we've seen Takemi with this. Oh, just because of all the lights? I like it. It's very neon. This is what I would want a swimming pool to look like. What the heck is this? This is my vibe. This is my vibe for a party. Unbeknownst to all of us, the leisure lounge had been turned into a trendy looking night pool. Gaku did this all by himself? That's some drive. Never underestimate the determination of a creepoid to see some boobage. Oh, no, nobody's in their swimsuits yet. Ah, so bright! A pile of excrement like me sticks out like a sore thumb here. You really killed it, Gaku. Oh yeah, Takumi, did you say he planned barbecue and a festival and crap in your first go-around?
There is plenty to criticize about his face, his personality, his body odor, the sound of his voice. But I can't deny that he has the potential to be quite the mood maker.
Oh, there he is! He has no nipples! No one can take milk from him! He will keep all of his milk inside of his body!
Ain't nothing to criticize. Hey, you guys still haven't changed? Come on, change. Become nippleless men with me.
No, we thought we'd get changed now.
What? Get your head in the game. The swim meet starts the second you step out your front door.
Yeah.
When I do something, I go hard and entertain hard. That's what it means to have fun. Hard. My bad. You're hard bad.
So he's not doing this just for himself. He's entertaining everybody. Quote, things are more fun when we're enjoying them together. It's probably what he was thinking. No. He just wants to keep everybody entertained so they won't notice him, like, leering creepily at the girls. Say what you will about the guy. He really is a mood maker. Say what you will about his appearance, his smell, his voice. the icky feeling you get when you're around him. The strange shape of his calves. But he's a mood maker.
Oh yeah, I got permission from C. Ray too. He told us to have fun all day today.
They're not coming.
They can't swim. They just sink. Said they'd pass.
Oh, I see. Well, if they can't swim, then that's probably for the best. You can still hang around poolside. Last time I went to a pool party, I didn't want to get in the water. Because I don't know if you realize that would involve me taking my shirt off. I don't... I'm very self-conscious about all of this. Even though since I've been going to the gym, I feel like it's pretty nice, but I'm still self-conscious about it. Huh?
Bacon suntan.
Oh, I wouldn't want to do that either. As you can, I have very pale Irish skin. I know the white balance on my camera still is not the best. One of these days, maybe I'll save up money and get a better one. But I freckle and then I burn. It's the Irish blood in me, but thank you very much for the 10 bits. I will read a few more comments in the chat. Rukov says, nice, remember this, and then some gambling commands. Tiff says, ha! Oak says, no, I'm under 1 million. Queen Katie says, aw man. And Queen Katie with the hydrate command, thank you very much, Queen Katie. There we go. Oak says, Logan, I need to know, do you see black and blue or white and gold? It's been a long time since I've seen that picture. I feel like my initial reaction was black and blue, but it is just a lighting thing though. And Oak says, also, do you hear Yanni or Laurel? That depends on what I'm like forcing myself to hear. Same thing with Green Needle and Brainstorm. Sue Nation says, yippee! Oh, is that a little dancing, is that Yoshizawa from Persona 5? I can't quite tell, but it's adorable. Gotta scroll a little bit here. Oak says, wow! Oh, it's a gifted sub to Sue Nation. Sue Nation says, oh my gosh, thank you. You guys are so rich. Oak says, Batman is a saint. Baku says, it only takes a little less than an hour, but trust, it's fine. Oak says, for Logan, that's 3 hours. Sue Nation says, I just got so sad when I got an ad too. Oh, well, but now you're subbed, right? So no more ads. Queen Katie said, speaking of which, one of the Great Ace Attorney spoiler clips I have will be a year old next month. I'll have to think back on what game we were playing a year ago. A year ago, would that have been, would we have started Spirit of Justice yet, or would we still be in Dual Destinies? Or am I thinking completely wrong? Sue Nation says, literally a savior. Aw. And there was 4A's raid, so I could scroll down a bunch because I read a bunch of this stuff. Da-da-da-da-da. There was Crystal being all sad, that Queen Katie narked on her. Da-da-da. And there we go. Crystal says, Katie, you traitor. Ugh! Quicket said, though, it would mean Logan can't see my other messages, I think. I don't know how timing out works. Well, they show up, but they're crossed out. And so I can read them. But sometimes when I see a crossed out message, I'm like, crap, is that a spoiler? Should I skip over it? Sue Nation says, laughing, that's fire. Oak says, Vero. Quieta says, wait. Oak says, oh, dang. Sue Nation says, the Sue is there because my name is Tsunade. Oh, hey, like in, I'm sorry, but the only Tsunade I think of right off the bat is from Naruto. That was Tsunade, right? The Hokage lady. Well, nice to meet you, Tsunade. It's a nice name. Quicket says, isn't this around the time we did a barbecue in the first route? Well, thankfully this time we are devoid of Ato. Over on YouTube, Durma says, also, it's been 9 months watching. Has it been that long? It's crazy to think I've even been like multi-streaming on both Twitch and YouTube for that long. Well, thank you for sticking with us for so long, Dermo. Sveta says, oh, so he gave boys gray trunks and he gave himself yellow and colorful? It's to stand out. He's peacocking. He's trying to get the attention of the ladies. He's going to do his little mating dance and strut around, you know? Derma says, Sveta, I like to think that was the plan, not just laziness. Sveta says, Derma, yes, to make himself more attractive, like a rooster. Derma says, or a peacock, see, like I said, peacocking. That makes sense. Anyway, let's play a bit more. See, I see. If they can't swim, then that's probably for the best. As for me, it's been quite a while since I was last at the pool. The last time I was, last time I was in was probably on that one assignment. What? Oh, the last time I was in, it was probably, I think it's a type. It's got to be the last time I was in one was probably on that one assignment. So he's saying he assassinated somebody in a pool. Oh. In order to kill my target as he enjoyed the pool, I planted some poison in his underwear. I totally blew it and it spread all throughout the pool. It was a bloodbath. Oh, good times.
Hey!
Is that the kind of mistake you can laugh about?
Wait, they're here! I hear the girls! I hear the sound of jiggle physics coming down the hall!
You guys ready? Gaku was right. I heard the sound of female jiggle physics of the girls on the other side of the leisure lounge door. Oh, Gakus aren't just yellow, they have a gradient. They're like really cool. I dig them. I would worry about wearing yellow trunks, specifically yellow, around the pool, because like that's the color of urine, and you don't want people to think you're peeing in the pool. But okay, so we gotta guess what kind of swimsuits. We've already seen Hiriko's. I feel like Moko's is gonna probably look like a wrestling onesie. So it's gonna be a one piece, possibly with some kind of boxer type legs, but you know, like tight, like a wrestling onesie. I think Nozomi's is going to be very respectful, maybe some frills on it. Kako, I bet she's probably gonna have one that looks more like a school uniform type of thing. Very, very modest, very by the book. I'm gonna guess that Tsubasa's is going to be a one suit, but it's gonna be like a really rough and tumble one suit, possibly with like shorts instead of regular bottoms. And wait, who else are we missing? What are there? And Kurara's, I hope it's like matching her, I hope it matches her tomato. It's either green or has pictures of tomatoes. I think hers is either going to be very extravagant or very like cutesy and immature. It's gonna be one of the two. Either they're gonna go full on into the rich girl or full on into to contrast against that. And is that all the surviving women we have? I think that's everybody. So yeah, that's my guesses. Let's see if I'm right. If I'm good at guessing swimsuit game design.
Calm down, dudes! Wipe your noses from all your nosebleeds. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
You're the one who needs to calm down. We'll see how all in the game went, if they're gonna have like a full-on animated cutscene of them walking in. Despite my words, I felt nervous inside as I looked over toward the girls as they came in. Hey!
Wow! Amazing! This kind of feels like the real deal.
Okay, so everybody, so from left to right, Kako has a very much like sailor swimsuit thing. It's very like schoolgirly. Tsubasa's is like very practical. It looks like a professional swimmer. It doesn't have the shorts like I was guessing. Oh, Ava is the one who has more like a school uniform one. Wait, what's it say on the front? I think it says Ava. Wait, no, it's E. Eva? Yeah, that's like Eva, isn't it? No. Yeah, it's Eva. Nozomi's it's elegant. It's almost like from the waist up, it almost looks like a nightgown. Oh, look at poor Kurara! Embarrassed, I didn't even notice her back there. Oh, that's adorable. And she's got like a little skirt on hers. And Hiriko's got hers. And whoa, what is with Moko's belly button? What is that outie? It's like that belly button is made of muscle. It's like she's been injecting steroids into it. It looks like Monokuma's belly button. That is not. That is not what I expected to see. All right, I'm sorry, Moko, but Tsubasa and Hiriko, I think, both got better navels than wow. That is something. That is something.
Oh, how wonderful! I can hardly believe this is in the school.
I want to see like what is at the top of Kurara's. It almost looks like she has like a mesh neck on the front.
It really does look like fun. Did you do this, Gaku?
Oh, and also I just know Tsubasa has a thing on her arm. I don't know what that's all about, but maybe that's for her to put her smartphone in.
Yeah. Well. Vermin, bow down in awe. Behold the divine presence of the eldest daughter of the old Suzuki family in a swimsuit.
Kind of undermined by her blushing and covering herself, but that's fun. Again, I don't generally like go for the characters that are so hoity-toity, but Kurara is just a whimsical mishmash of contradictions, and I kind of love it.
How can you say all that while looking so embarrassed?
See? Takumi calling it out.
Well, it's not much, but it's not bad.
I'm curious if this is the same swimsuit that Hiriko had before or not. I honestly don't remember what it looked like. It's been so long.
Can we really just play? I've never done anything like this. It looks fun.
And also hers has a belt. Kako's has a belt.
What am I meant to do here? What kind of mission is this?
It's nothing that complicated. We're just going to have fun together today. That's all.
That's right. Today is a day of relaxation, so have fun!
Yay! Should I keep going with the scene or should I pause? Because like some of you in the chat might enjoy the sights and sounds of this stuff. I will read a couple comments. Let's see. Oak says, objectionable goat Liz. Zero. Crystal says, welcome in. And timestamp 1 hour, 30 minutes. So I'm 35 minutes behind still. Crystal says, yeah, it would delete all of your messages. Queen Kitty says, Logan, we had a barbecue. Remember, Ato made a catch on fire, and we had to hunt for food, which is how Takumi ended up in the second to last academy. No, that's what I said. Like, each time we did stuff like that, they were sabotaged by Ato, because Ato did that, and then when we had the festival before, Ato was the one who gave Gaku the control over the PA system for the music, which allowed the invaders to get into the school because we didn't hear the alarm go off. Quigita says, oh my gosh, Vero is missing things. Crystal says, I hope Logan gets paired up with Yugamu/J. Quigita says, a swimsuit Gaku? Quigita says, oh man, and then Crystal says, why must Vero go when the interesting things are happening? I mean, this does not seem important to the plot. But it does seem like the type of stuff that people would enjoy, you know? Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Derma says, if he's a peacock, he's a flaw peacock? One with flaws, like lechery. And then Kyoshka's swimsuit is so cool, _cop. If we hadn't gotten her killed, Kyoshka would have been here in a swimsuit, Dermo. I'm sorry. I feel like Kyoshka's has got to be like samurai themed. It would look like an old-timey samurai swimsuit, but I feel like anytime I've seen someone swimming in like samurai stuff, it's usually men and they wear like that weird kind of cloth diaper thing.
Have fun. Sounds rather complicated.
Oh, Kurara's is a whole extra dress on top of her swimsuit, not just a mesh up by the neck.
Nice! This is the life!
Oh, as I expected, Kako's beauty is unrivaled.
My eyes! Me virgin eyes! Don't let me see these things until my eyes have had sex.
Hey, you're exaggerating. It's just a regular swimsuit. Okay, hers looks a lot more skimpy in this sprite than it did in the CG. Maybe it's just the very rendered lower abdomen.
Although it's embarrassing when you stare like that.
I haven't seen Karua in a swimsuit since we were kids. But she looks great. Okay, that's quite enough, gentlemen. Eyes in their sockets. Please stop looking at my protruding belly button. Hey, you don't have a swimsuit? You gonna swim with that wrestling costume? This isn't my usual costume. It's my swimming one. Rawr! Seeing as I'll accept anyone's challenge at any moment, I need to be ready for a sudden death match. I don't think that's going to happen, but sure. Oh, you got a belt? That mesh thing is like, I mean, other than the fact that it's very sheer, like if that mesh dress was more opaque, I don't know, it looks very frumpy. It's weird. I'm sorry, Kurara, your swimsuit is weird. More importantly, why are you idiots clothed? Undress yourselves at once, dimwits! I wanted to point out her swimsuit and mask combo, but this time I decided to listen to her. And so once we changed into the trunks we'd brought, then the swim meet began. All right, so are we gonna have just plain ones, or did we all go to the Gift-O-Matic as well and get unique ones? Oh, look at Shoma doing push-ups! He's got like a full swim shirt on. We had all the fun we possibly could. Oh, what am I doing? Am I playing volleyball with someone over there? This is really cute. Oh, and then Moko's squirting a squirt gun. A little dolphin shark. Oh no, I think it's a killer whale. Oh, and Ima has a shirt on as well. Oh, and Yugamu is in a Speedo. Yugamu is in a Speedo. Wow. Wow. I mean, we should be grateful for at least that much. So this does look like fun. Oh, and Kurara even took her tomato off. Can you see it, or is my camera gonna be in the way? Look at that. That's her actual head. That's her face. This is nice. I'm gonna read a couple of comments in the chat then. Quickita said, this is giving me flashbacks to when my birthday, while playing Tales of Berseria, I got a swimsuit outfit for my favorite character. I reacted very normally about it. Is your favorite character that you just like, you like, or is it your favorite character that like you like that character? Queen Katie says, Crystal will remember when I saw my favorite character be shirtless during the stream and I basically had a panic attack and you told me to breathe. Oh, yeah, you reacted totally normally from the sound of it. Queen Katie said, we need a slow mode here. Yay, and there's slow mode. Wait, no, there was the end of the, no, sorry, that wasn't quite slow mode. That was the, yeah, there it is. And there was the end of the hype train. Crystal with an emote. Oak says, Rip Nico, you would have loved being top 200 characters. Timestamp 1 hour 36 minutes. Oak says, say it again. The 60s and... Oh, I see what you're doing there. Oak. Said, Logan, if you could say one sentence to everyone in the world, what would it be? Merry Christmas! Oak says, I would say... Vero, the goat for real, which I think is a great use. Baku says, I like how when you look at extras in Danganronpa, you don't see spoilers, and you have to unlock stuff as you go. Quigita says, I'm just now reminded of the time I showed Nora the swimsuits for Danganronpa 1 characters. Oak says, put Shome in a bikini. Quigita says, flashbacks to Persona 4. Oak says, Tsubasa strap. Quigita said, oh gosh, I can't imagine what swimsuit Gaku gave to Moko. Baku says, are Aoi and Sakura Yuri? I mean, you can headcanon whatever you want. You can headcanon they're just best friends. You can headcanon that they're more than that. That is entirely up to you. I need to open up a new water here. Hang on a second. Oh, and hang on, Dermo has posted a clip over in YouTube. Let me go ahead and load this one up into our clip viewer. So once again, if you're new, if you're lurking, if you don't know the deal, if you post a clip, we watch the clip. So this one was posted on the YouTube side of the chat. Oh, it's the swimsuits clip. So let's see what this one is. This clip by Dermo is from only 2 minutes ago, titled Homophones. I'm sorry, Logan. Huh? Chat, Dermo says, if he's a peacock, he's a flaw peacock? One with flaws, like lechery. Chat, Dermo says, which word did I pronounce wrong? Which one did I pronounce wrong? Flaw? I'm pretty sure I said lechery, right? Didn't I? I'm so sorry. Dermo. Dermo said we were on the topic of peacocks and I had to do it. Or are you just saying like the word peacock? Sveta says, cool, Robert, just chilling. Dermo said, emo dressed like I do. Swim shirts are underrated. Well, we had that old joke in our community where I'd have to have a swim blazer, right? Okay, I should probably play some game. I don't know if this is off-putting to anybody. Not the people in swimsuits, but just the back and forth like that. It can make you seasick, like you're at water or something. We had all the fun we possibly could. There was a constant smile on everyone's face. The laughter never stopped. Just for a moment, I want to forget everything else. I'm sure anyone in this situation would have thought the exact same thing. In this moment, we were just regular classmates, regular friends, messing around and laughing together. We'd never forget fighting for our survival or the death of our friends. But still, by cherishing this moment, we'd be able to keep fighting. We'd be able to keep fighting for what matters. That was the promise I made in my heart. You fight for what matters, the ability to see your friends half naked. Yay! We kept on playing in the pool until it was finally time for bed. The day felt like it was straight from a summer vacation. Our first time having fun together. Have we not had fun together other than this before? I mean, I guess we didn't have the stuff from our first run in this universe. But anyway, phew, I'm wiped after all that fun. As soon as I got back to my room, I collapsed into bed. But it sure was a good time. I whispered this to myself as I remembered him, the one who told me he wanted to be friends with us. Oh, Boy on Fire! We still haven't picked a name for him. I wish we could bring him into our circle. If only Saray would allow it. Feeling a blissful exhaustion, it wasn't long before I drifted off to sleep. So again, it's either this night or the next night was in our first run when we had a Karawa dream. I can't remember if it was night 32 or 33, so we might see a Karawa dream. Oh! Wait.
Hey.
That's right, it's the Valentine's one. It's where that they're asking about she's like, did you make chocolate for anyone? She's like, I made chocolate. I gave it to her, but she didn't eat it. And he's like, what? She's like, my mom. I gave it to my mom, but it's for somebody else too.
What's up?
And then she gives chocolate to us. So we don't need to watch the whole thing because it's the
Chocolate.
You know,
same. We'll
it is Valentine's Day
we'll
after all.
browse over it, peruse over it, scan it, just in case we can glimpse any other potential foreshadowing.
Oh, that's today?
Yeah.
How about you?
No, of course not.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess.
It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. Okay, so maybe it's because he said that he hadn't seen her in a swimsuit since they were kids, and now he saw her in one, and he realized, oh my gosh, the girl I like has boobs. That's not how it was with me and Karua. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family, but after puberty hit, I was aware of the differences between us, all right. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karua and I were always together. I think on the first run, I made a joke about how it was her left boob was the one thing that it didn't grow.
So,
Huh? Yeah, tried making Valentine's candy.
And handed it over before I went to school.
But handed it over to her mom. Huh?
She accepted it.
Yeah?
She left the box on the
Oh,
It was your
that's
mom.
pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Well, technically, it wasn't just.
Sorry we're skipping over this,
her.
but again, we've seen this dream before.
Here.
Oh. That must be such a nice tradition in Japan. It's probably a really nice tradition in Japan if you have a girl who likes you. If you don't, that's gotta be so, like, disheartening. But I also hear that in Japan they have two kinds of chocolate. They have, like, chocolate when you have a crush on somebody, and then they have just friends chocolate. I think there's words for it, right? I don't know what those words are, the specific terminology, but I think that's... So maybe you'd at least get some friend chocolate.
For me.
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Yeah, most kids aren't allowed to do it at school. It's very inappropriate.
Thanks.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me.
Oh,
you'll
that's
show
right, I
me the
forgot about this
stars
part.
Someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
That this was what she wanted, and now we can actually do that. So we're reminded of this. Maybe we can have a thing where we take her up onto the roof and look at the stars with her.
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library.
I'm actually curious because I've been open about the fact that my day job, I work at the planetarium. I do astronomy stuff there, star show presentations. Would Chad ever be interested if I were to somehow do a stream? If I found like a program that maybe lets you look at the night sky just on your computer screen and like tell you all about the constellations and the planets and things like that?
I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Shut up.
Okay, so I'd forgotten that last part of the dream. So it was Valentine's thing and the promise to show her the stars someday. Day 33! 1/3 of the way through our second route. Can't believe that we're still doing every single day for it. This is a long game.
Get ready for your 33rd day of active service. Prepare to spend another.
Yep.
Be ready to give your life.
Yep, same as usual. There we go. Another dream about Karua. I really am having the same dreams on the same days. I was trying not to notice, but still laid out in bed, I let out a big sigh. My body was still tired, probably from playing so much the day before. I figured I'd just laze around a bit more for today. Oh, dash, we're gonna get attacked. Let's save. I think we're about to get attacked. Which would be, okay, you know what? It's not quite 2.5 hours. We could probably do a whole battle today. Hey! And I think Queen Katie said we'll have another choice right after the fight, yeah? What?
Intruder alert.
Thank you,
Intruder
Dead
alert.
Kyoshka voice.
Unauthorized defense mode in it.
Yay. You know what? You gotta admire their determination to keep running at us and dying over and over again. I'll read a couple more comments in the chat. Crystal says, kill Ima next, please. I've been trying to. You know, maybe we'll be lucky. I said before that I'm worried that Gaku's whole thing that Kaku was talking about, we have to choose. Oh, you know what? That would actually be interesting because Kaku was saying with her vision that we gotta save Gaku no matter what. What if we end up having to choose between Gaku and Ima? I mean, that would be like really potent because then she knows that we gotta choose Gaku, but she'd want to. Except Ima did die in the first. Oh, it's probably gonna be. Oh crap! It's probably gonna be Kako. I bet. Okay, I'm locking this in as my guess. I'm guessing we're gonna have to choose between saving Gaku or Kako. And she's gonna be okay with dying because she knows that we have to save Gaku. Oh, it's gonna be so sad. I don't want that to be the case, but that's my guess. That is my guess. I feel good about this guess. Is that gonna happen soon? Is that gonna be at the end of this fight? I'm worried. I had so much fun yesterday that I forgot just for a moment that peace at this school is no more than an interval between defensive battles. I'm here to fight. That's why I came back to this place. This reminded me of that fact. Right. I have to fight. I need to hurry to the war room. We gotta save first. I think I saved right before the alarm, but we'll save again here. Okay! Anybody to talk to on the way down? There's Nozomi, because she hates alarms, right? She's gonna be all freaked out and sad. Nozomi! Why aren't you in your swimsuit anymore? Why do I have to see you with all of your clothes on?
Looks like an enemy attack. The sudden alarm startled me. I've never liked sirens ever since I was little, although I guess I'll have to get used to them.
I don't think you have to get used to them. There's no need to force yourself. Take your time. Do what you need to do. We'll hold down the fort in the meantime. We're your friends, after all. Or are we gonna, like, not have her in the first wave?
Yeah, you're right.
Nozomi raised both hands, gave her cheeks a light slap.
You really are a leader. I'm fine now. Let's go.
Yeah, let's. We're gonna defend the school together. Let's go. Let's hold hands on the way down. Let's hold hands.
Right. Hand is not in your hand.
Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the war room. Oh, we did? Well, she did. I'm still here. Anybody else to talk to on the way down? Nope. Okay, let's go to the war room. Let's get this fight underway. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat, though. Sorry, I got distracted by Crystal's comment about killing Ima. Oak says, yes, hot take Hina is the top and Sakura is the bottom. Quigita says, oh, I can totally tell you there is at least one route where Takumi is a total jerk. I kind of want to see that, because, like, I feel like every time we make a choice, he justifies it with his voiceover. And so he would have to justify being a jerk. I wonder if he would just turn, it's like, no, how dare they? I should just kill them. They're awful. They ruined my life. Or if he'll be like, this will give everyone a happy ending. Queen Gita said, that's the issue of 100 endings. If you only stop after 1 or 2 endings, you'll end up with a weird impression of the characters based on what happened in those endings. Baku says, I can see that. To Oak says, we need to boycott Logan for that. What? Queen Gita said, thought I just had, this is the game that spans 100 days. Did any of the girls ever get cramps at some point? That's like a 2 or 3 cycles. Probably. You know, it's probably any of the time that, wait, no, because they'd have to be in a like, relatively periodic, maybe they're just good at hiding it. Quigita said, I'm sort of hyped to see Moko. Oak says, I was about to say Shoma. Quigita said, I want to see what Moko wears. Baku says, can we see femboy Eito in a swimsuit? Oh, that was TTS earlier. Oak said, no, he's too much of a human hater. Baku says, man. Oak said, did Eito die in this route while I wasn't looking? No, he escaped. He made a run for it. He jailbreaked. Oak says, or by gone, do you mean in prison? No, he got out. There's a power outage, and he escaped. And so he's in the wind. He replaced one of the fire extinguishers in the front with a paper mache fake one, and got out. And I'm not making this up. I know this might sound weird, but that is literally what happened. Let me take a look over at the YouTube chat. Derma says, quote, in case I don't see you, good morning, good evening, and good night. Oh, is that Truman Show? I love Truman Show. I need to watch that again sometime. Derma says, that be my one statement. Oh, for your statement to the world. That's a good one. Sveta says, surprised younger Takumi looks funny. Derma says, could be a tradition here. Wouldn't be able to tell. That sound like a fun one-off stream. Oh, the astronomy thing? I mean, maybe. I'd basically be doing what I do at work. I don't know if I'd enjoy it or not. I obviously get paid probably a lot less for doing it here. Not that I get paid much at work, but I'm just saying, like, comparable to the time spent. Everyone had filtered into the war room after hearing the alarm. The invaders are attacking again, ... They don't have to do this. They sure are stubborn, even after losing Veshness.
Sheesh, and we're still tired after yesterday.
Come on, troops. Fighting is the Special Defense Unit's lifeblood, right? You need to fight as hard as you party. Now then, keep your joyous memories with your comrades close to your hearts and destroy those invaders with a bright and healthy smile.
This is going to be our first one with Ava, right? We'll see what her fighting style is. Or no, because, yeah, we haven't fought with her yet, have we? Is she going to turn into her commander form? Or is she just going to be in regular class armor? I wonder.
Your preamble is wasting our time. More importantly, is she really good to go?
With Hiruko's words, all of our eyes fell on Ava.
It's nice to have more hands on deck, but I do have my reservations.
What if she sneaks up from behind and kills me?
Miss Ava would never do that. You've all been undressed with her. That's right. Nobody is allowed to do any murder. If you've seen someone naked.
Watch your misleading mouth! All we did was go in a pool together! It's all right. You have my guarantee. Ava is now your obedient slave. Friend. And if she does betray you, all you need to do is kill her and dump the body.
Does she not have Revive-O-Matic stuff either?
What a horrible thing to say!
I'm telling you to make the best of her. One thing. Letting her transform at full power would be a bad thing, so I think we should suppress her power for the fight.
Okay, so this would be an excuse for why she won't be A, in a commander form, and B, have like 70 or 80 or however many hit points.
Just like our other irregular friend, I've decided we should have her fight in artificial class armor. Her DNA isn't registered in the Revive-O-Matic either, so this'll make things more convenient.
But don't push yourself, Miss Ava. Yes, understood.
One wrong move out of you and I won't show you an ounce of mercy. I still won't hit you, because I don't hit girls. But I will run you over with my motorcycle.
It's all right. As a member of the Special Defense Unit, I endeavored only to kill as many invaders as I can.
Don't you have any endeavors with me?
At any rate, we're just going to have to do what we can. Let's just focus on surviving this battle.
Right, we need to work together for the sake of humanity and our futures.
Okay, here we go. Defensive battle, initiate!
All right, let's see the stock animation again, and Google!
Oh, my blood!
I gotta try and keep an eye out for Ava to get a... Oh, bottom left corner, there she was. Try to get a glimpse of what her artificial class armor looks like. I'm assuming it'll be basically the same thing as Nozomi's. But I also want to get a good look at what her weapon is. I wonder if she'll be a... Yeah, okay, it looks about the same. I wonder if she'll be a support player like Nozomi. Oh, no, because Nozomi's got a gun. Oh, but she looks so sad. So many friends. And... and I'll read some more in the chat as soon as we get out into the battlefield here. Because fighting tends to take all my attention, and I don't want to get even farther behind. Okay, crap. Okay, we only have two sides of the school to defend. That is a tender mercy. And I want to see where Ava is and what she gonna look like. Oh, she's got a long skirt. Does Nozomi have a long skirt too? I can't remember.
Attention! All troops stand ready. Let the battle commence!
All right, I'm going to read some more comments in the chat now. See, Queen Gator says, Oak, he escaped during a power outage, so he's kind of MIA for now. Oak says, Logan, that said, a rare instance of me actually meeting an expectation. Oh, why did I think it said exception? Okay, that makes so much more sense. I don't know why I couldn't read tonight. I'm still just stressed out over today. I am so sorry. Oak said, not being an exception. Crystal says, wait, can you tell me what route it is? Queen Gator said, and thank you, Oak, for correcting me. Queen Gator said, I have no idea. I watched Crystal's video of every ending and it kind of blended through my memory. Either that or I'm thinking of a different character. Oak says, to be fair, Logan is legit handsome. He kind of does look like Ryan Gosling. I know that's nonsense because Ryan Gosling has girls clamoring all over him. Oak says, I know he won't believe this when he sees, but I'm not lying. See, but I think that's also a fib. Crystal says, oh, wait, wrong reply. Baku says, what if Lily came back and now is now in 100 line Last Defense Academy and we see her in a swimsuit? I would just intentionally kill her in every battle. Like, just get her killed. I hate Lily so much. Oak says, ad quote, he has no nipples. You can take milk. You can't take milk from his body. Become nippleless men with me. Queen says, in a country accent, that is Gaku. Hard. And okay, this clip, we'll check out the clip in a little bit. We'll play some more in a moment, though. Looks like I am caught up on YouTube, at least. Let's check out and see if we can get a tutorial for how to use Ava.
No matter how many times I do it, fighting still makes me nervous.
But the almighty Supreme Commander is gone. So this should be a piece of cake, right?
Right.
Let's kill them and make it quick.
Right. Annihilate all enemies. Yay. Okay, how many waves do we got? 4! Oh, this is gonna be long. We're gonna go overtime tonight. Okay. And these are a lot of enemies. So what do you do, Ava? What's that floaty? Is that a floaty thing or is that a weapon she's holding?
Leave this to me.
Was it a throwing star? Is it a fan in her hair? Ava is a long-range attacker that specializes in attacking while moving. Her specialist skill, Special Fitness, automatically gives her attack +2 when moving and attacking. Okay, so she's like the opposite of Kako. Kako wanted to stay put. So,
I'm ready to go.
Hollow Blade. So it gets +2 if we were to run here. So for example, oh, it still wouldn't be quite enough to kill that thing completely. Oh, but it would kill that one completely. Why would, that one's like, they're both 4. Why is it kills that one, but not that one? What about these other guys here? Oh, and we can't get far enough over here. So she's probably gonna end up going here and just killing those guys. That'll give a free AP. Although we're also gonna wanna have
I'll go.
Gaku
If
do
you
his
can stand
aggression signal. Have him as far over here as possible. No, we'll put him here because otherwise he'd get in the way of her attack. And yeah, we'll have him do an aggression signal. We got 6 AP. So do that so they're all gonna focus on him.
I'll get in there for once.
Also give us some voltage there. How we doing over here on this side? Oh my gosh, we got so many. Oh, she's finally lined up to like do something good. So she'd be able to hit this guy and get like a free AP like right away. So let's do that. That's just it's just a free turn.
Here goes.
Pow! We want to get our voltage up so that we can do a voltage thing for Tsubasa. Because right now, her deadlights are 2. We could give her an attack potion. That's not going to do a whole heck of a lot just yet. And she can, but if we can get her an attack potion and a voltage boost, then she can just like plow through all of these guys here. So let's try and get our attack up. Oh no, not you. Here we go.
Understood.
You're going to use your Hollow Blade. And you're going to stand right here, and you're going to kill both those guys. That'll give us a free AP.
Here goes. You're finished.
And still only up to 33. What else can we do?
Here goes.
One winged hammer. I mean, if we do, or what's the other one he's got? Twin, no. There we go, from an unfair vantage point, says. And that would only get the 2 of them. So his other one is probably better. It pushes things back, but it wouldn't be able to push back. So if we do 2 of those in a row there, we'd be able to get, yeah, we'll do probably 2 in a row. We'll get an AP. You're all fatigued. Because we do need to whittle down some of these guys over here.
I can't wait.
Yugami, your twisted whip doesn't go very far. And over on this side... Okay, yeah, let's start doing this, and then we'll have Tsubasa in a minute go around and start just really killing people.
Okay.
Do your hammer here. One winged hammer.
What a nuisance.
There we go. And then you'll do it another time.
up.
One winged hammer, but you're gonna step forward this time. So you can wipe out that guy and also clear out another and do some damage to the little dude there.
Ha!
That'll give us an AP back, so we're back up to
Hardly
4
a
AP now.
Here goes.
We do engagement if we step over like that. Then we'd be able to kill that guy and get a free AP. Get our voltage up even more.
What a nuisance. All too easy.
All right, that's good. He could theoretically do one more of those. And just to... Oh, wait, no, not that one. aerial engagement there, and it would wipe out all 3 of those. So that way we won't have very many people on this side who are not being done in by the aggression signal. That'll take +8, take it up to 72. Still not quite enough for Tsubasa. Although if we did a bolstering bullet and an attack potion for her, I don't want to use too many attack potions though, because they only last for 1 wave.
Locked and loaded.
That'll also get Takemaru at the very least. That'd be nice. Let's do that. We'll give her 1.
Just a quick drop-off.
And then we'll see if that'll stack with a bolstering bullet. And that'll also get, him as well.
I got you.
I don't think it stacks though, unfortunately.
Ready when you are.
Deadlight's 3+1. Yeah, see, it's not enough to kill it still. Arg! I mean, we got 3 AP. Is there anything that we could do over here that would get that 72 up over 100 in 2 turns? I don't think so. Let's see if there's stuff that Takumi can do, because we've got our impact stab, which I think we'd level up. That's 3. Side slash is also 3.
Ready whenever.
Cranial fracture, and you're just out of range of like everything. What about Moko?
Just ring that bell.
Moko Dynamite. Take up to 2 AP. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have her do a couple of hits here. Just so that we can do some real damage.
Bring it on.
And then another Moko Dynamite right here, and that'll give us free AP. Back up to 2. We're at 89. Oh, so close to being able to do some real damage. Darn it.
Let's do this.
Probably just need to like wipe out some as many guys as possible at this point. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Let's give him an attack potion.
This should do it.
I'm using up way too many of these early on, aren't I?
My turn.
Impact stab. Let's go up here and get a free AP.
Got it.
There we go! Now we can totally slaughter all these guys. Boost Teemo Anima. Attack boost.
At full throttle. I'm good whenever.
And now we should be able to, like I said, just lay waste to everyone and everything. See, 1 hit, kill both these guys. Or kill that guy, get a free AP.
We did it. Ready when you are.
Darn it, they're spaced out poorly though now. Let's just do that, and then on the second one we'll kill him. Sorry, I know we're down to 1 AP at this point.
I'm taking the wheel.
But Deadlights now, we can move up here and get this one. We'll kill him.
Don't try to stop me.
All right, now we got it, yeah!
Leave it to me.
Deadlights. And if we do it like that, then we'll also get another little dude there.
Hi-ya! We did! Locked and loaded.
Deadlights turn around this way, and then we get another one for free. Yeah!
Objection!
Oh, why? I'm sorry, Oak. Am I spending too much time focusing on the game? I am. I'm probably spending way too much time focusing on the game. I am sorry. I will be back to the chat in just a minute here. It's just that she did a good job. She did a real good job. Okay, most of the people over on that side are taken care of. Like, we've thinned out most of it. So I think at this point, we ought to be able to have you do your aerial engagement on these guys here, because we just need to you need to do that, and that'll be the end of the turn. I'm gonna read some chat. Thank you, Oak, for the objection. I was worried that maybe I like bumped my my microphone or something. Let's see what their attacks are, and then before we do our next turn, I will read chat. Yeah, everybody's gonna be attacking Shoma, which is fine. That is all according to plan. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. All right. I think that was a pretty good first wave. We used up too many attack potions, but that's okay. Let me take a look there. Queen Katie posted a clip in the Twitch chat. So let's pause from the fighting, because if you're new, if you're lurking, if you don't know the deal, if you post a clip, we watch the clip. So we'll load this one up and check it out. This clip from Queen Katie, we'll see how far behind I am on Twitch, is from... Oh, it's not one to load how far back it was. So we'll watch it and then we'll see the title, I guess. It'll show up eventually. Say what you will about the guy. He really is a mood maker. Say what you will about his appearance, his smell, his voice, the icky feeling you get when you're around him, the strange shape of his calves. But he's a mood maker. 43 minutes ago, I am way behind. It was titled Takumi's Compliments About Gaku. Thank you very much, Queen Katie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oak says, I could never hear Brainstorm. I could understand Yanni and Laurel and both dress colors. Baku says, Oak, do you like gambling? Oak said, but I genuinely can't fathom hearing Brainstorm instead of Green Needle. Oak says, sure, JJK reference. Baku says, well, I just noticed you gambling multiple times, so everything is JJK reference. Sue Nation says, it is Tsunade from Naruto. I'm the biggest Naruto fan. Nice! I don't know who... I'm trying to think who my favorite character from Naruto would be. It's like a toss-up between Rock Lee or Shikamaru. I also like Hinata. There's a lot of good characters in that. Oak says, I mean, in yellow swim trunks, he is literally... I actually won't say that because, like, with the things capitalized, the name of the bird means something else. And Baku with the Hydrate Command. Thank you very much, Baku. I will do that right now. Baku says, I hear the sound of jiggle physics. Amazing. Oak says, One Piece. Queen said, Moko, that's just your regular outfit, but swimsuitified. Baku says, is Moko Monokuma's secret love child? Maybe. Oak says, she inherited everything from her mother except the belly button from Monokuma and the first syllable of her name. Oak says, Moko looks just like me, but with blue hair. Sue Nation says, Kasumi dancing. Oh, I was right! Quigata says, okay, I checked. It is the same swimsuit for Hiroko. Oh, thank you for checking. Oak with hearts. Sue Nation says their swimsuits are very cutie. Bak with the emotes. Oak says, Shoma, we will save you from virginity. Ava, you can marry him. Timestamp 2 hours, 8 minutes. Oh, I'm so far behind. Baku says, fashionista longa. I'm assuming that means I need to get back in the game. Thank you very much, Queen Katie. I will do that. I will get back in the game. All right, so where are we at? Shoma can still take care of all these guys, and then won't have to worry about it. But let's see where we're at over here, because I think right now...
Ready when you are.
She ought to be able to wipe out everybody. See, again, her... the attack potion only seemed to last like one turn, and maybe it's the bolstering bullet? I don't know which. Can you... Wait, where's... Can you do a...
I'm good to go.
Bolstering bullet that won't... Oh, there we go. That'll reach her. And that ought to be able to get her attack back up to doing 4 damage per turn, right?
I've got your back.
And then, so that means she can take out...
Leave it to me.
Tomato all at once. And get a free AP.
We did it.
And
I'm good whenever.
She can take out this guy. The guy who looks like Teddy from the hit game Persona 4.
Watch out. Let's keep it up.
Okay, so now we have 5 AP. Any pattern we use would probably take 2 turns to get all of these guys. Same with over here. So that would be 4 AP total to wipe out everybody on that side. And then if we use 1 more over here to get those guys. But can we do aerial engagement? If we do that over here, on that guy, it's going to miss everybody else. So if we did 1-winged hammer, that would also miss everybody else. So it looks like no matter what we do, we're only going to be able to hit him. But once again, that'll give us a free AP. So, which one do we want to do? I mean, this one keeps us farther away from danger, I suppose. But no, we want to be able to get close in there. Because, yeah. If we take 2 turns on him, we'd get an AP. We take it down to 5 to 4, then we have 4 left, get a free turn there. But then we wouldn't be able to move far enough. Unless we did do the aerial engagement. Never mind. Never mind. We are doing that this way. We're going to kill this guy.
What a nuisance!
Get a free AP.
Hardly a challenge.
Yay. I guess we could have somebody do their voltage attack if we really wanted to.
Okay.
1-winged hammer right there, and we do 2 in a row on this guy, and we'll get an AP. We'll be back up to 4 AP.
This on for size.
Oh, I forgot. That makes him move. But that's okay. Kill him.
What a nuisance! All
back up to 4. What is your special attack here? Avenge Buster. That'll be able to wipe out all of these guys except for the Tomato and the Grizzly. So we'll do that instead, because that'll give us a free turn. And then we'll be able to finish off some of these other guys, yeah? Unless, hang on, what is your... Yeah, let's do that.
I can do this much. Don't expect
Oh,
much
wrong. There we go.
I'll do what little I can.
Avenge Buster. Just back up. Get out of the way here, bro. Step all the way back. Will that still get everybody? I can't tell, so I will go one step forward just in case. And Shovel will be stunned, but that's okay. I think we ought to be able to possibly win this turn. Maybe. This will take us up to 5. Those other 2 ought to be able to be killed within 1 turn of each other.
Let me handle.
Because if you do your crazy shot like that, that'll kill the one and get the other's armor back down.
That's what I'm talking about. Did
You
you
get
see
an AP
that?
back.
Leave this to
But
me.
then if you do your Hollow Blade, that'll be enough to kill it. And let me check to make sure. That's like everybody on this side, yeah? Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Hollow Blade. Kill it.
Take this.
See, she and her husband
This
are
is what
working
you deserve.
together. And now we have 5 AP, which ought to be more than enough to finish off everybody else on this side. So we'll just have Tsubasa start murderizing everybody. And then do another set of deadlights. Right here.
Watch out!
And then we still got 3 AP.
Good whenever.
Let's do some more deadlights. You just take care of everything. Get those 2.
How's this?
And, you know, I want Takemaru to feel useful. He's going to do an out of my way and finish off this last guy. And then we're done. Wave 2. Okay, we're halfway through the battle. Although nobody died, and I guess we were missing out on bonus points.
Keep it up, troops! Never back down! Destroy those evil invaders!
Yay! Crap, is the commander going to come already and have like a power-up second phase in wave 4?
Oh, wait! New enemies coming in 12 o'clock!
Okay, so that should be only the north side, Nico, unless you're using 12 o'clock incorrectly.
According to these readings, they're strong. This must be the commander.
Okay, so what was the next commander that we did? Is it the worm one that absorbed Ima? Oh, maybe that's why Gaku's gonna be in trouble. We're gonna have to save either Ima or not Ima, excuse me. Either Gaku or Kako from the worm thing. I bet. But I also don't want Kako to die. Then like every single character that dies, they're all just the female characters. People are gonna accuse Takumi of being misogynist. Okay, that's not the worm. Wait, have we seen this guy before? He's like a... Hatred makes sense. He looks like a round swastika. Okay, so it's not the worm guy, it's this guy.
For the love of murder. Something tells me this one's not gonna go down easy.
Okay, let's see what we gotta do here.
He's a real nuisance zooming around like that. We better figure out a way to stop him.
Takumi, you know how to deal with this one, right?
Oh, and I don't think we've seen this guy before, so is he... It's gotta have something to do with Ava, because she's gotta be on the move, so this guy's gotta be on the move as well, maybe?
Oh. Kudata's traps and defensive devices were effective on him.
Oh, we did fight him before? I don't remember this guy. Maybe it's just my brain farting, I don't know.
And it's time for my grand appearance. I suppose I'll deal with it for you. I won't allow anyone to stand so arrogantly before me. You are in the presence of an Osazuki. Get on your knees and show some respect.
Maybe don't say that to like the bad guys trying to murder you. Adamak? Is that what it is? Adamak. Oh, is Vero still here? It's almost like Mac Adam, but backwards. Adamak instead of Mac Adam. I like that name. Annihilate enemy boss. Okay, so we just gotta kill the boss. That's all we gotta do. That's fun. That's simple. 168. So, what is your deadlights at right now? It is, so if we gave her, oh wait, no, we've already given her a Hemo Anima boost. So, but if we did another bolstering for her, she ought to be able to lay waste to most of these guys. Just clear them out and get up to that dude. So he's got 75. But, got a lot of bad guys to get through before we reach there. How's this side looking? What's the range of your aggression signal? Not a whole heck of a lot, gosh. I don't think we're gonna be able to rely on that. Okay, so yeah, let's have you do a bolstering bullet right there. Hit Tsubasa.
I'll patch you up. Thanks for the help. I owe you big.
And then now she ought to be able to do deadlights and just, yeah, start just tearing through everything here. And that, and that. And there, get that guy into one too. Yeah, let's just start killing things.
Watch out! We did it!
That's gonna be a free one. Let's see if I attack on the other side there.
Leave
I
it
might want to
to
go this
me.
way first. So let's get that one.
Out of the way!
And then if we
I'm good
step
whenever.
forward, oh, it's not quite enough to get there, but that'll kill that guy off.
Don't try
Get a
to
free one.
stop me.
Get another AP. Oh crap! It survived.
Locked and loaded.
Oh, but I'm slowed down.
Watch out! We did it! Ready when you are.
Why am I slowed down? I can't tell. Oh crap! It debuffed me. Probably just for this turn, but I am screwed. I wasn't paying attention. I should not have gone to that guy first. I'll take 2 turns to kill that one.
Out of the way.
We'll still do one more.
Whenever.
Might as well move forward on the deadlight so we can also get the boss a little bit. I can't remember if he like counterattacks or not. 300. Okay, we're really high up there now. We should probably boost some peeps then. Let's see, what do we got here? Hollow Blade. That'll do that there. Has she had a Hemo Anima boost? Can we boost her Hemo Anima? Let's give her an attack boost.
I'll show you what I can do. Leave this to me.
And have her do her Hollow Blade right there. And take out those guys.
You're in the way. You're finished.
And she'll be able to do even another one there. And finish off that guy and get another AP. Okay, we're at 3 AP now.
All good.
How you doing? Twin needle gale, aerial engagement. We did like that. If we do 2 in a row there, we'll get 2 AP back. So let's do that.
Try this on the size.
There we are, and then
Here
we'll do another one.
goes.
Aerial engagement. There, 2
I'll
AP.
blow you away. Hardly a chap. Okay,
And now we can do another
okay.
aerial engagement like this. And get another AP.
Ha! All too easy.
Okay, at some point, though, we do need to do
Radio's
an
over
aggression
me.
signal. Probably just right here. That's only going to be getting little tiny grapes, though. Anybody else who can clear out a path?
Let's freaking go.
I mean, might as well do that. Get closer there. Huh.
I'm ready.
Energy Sniper. If you do that on that guy, you'd have to do 2 turns of it. But then he'd be dead. We get it. Okay, sorry. I'm thinking. Let's see how this side is doing again. I feel like we also need to remember to attack that guy. Oh, I forgot. We got tons of people here. Tons of guys still over here.
Leave it to me.
And she is debuffed. But if we do get armor, that is a problem. Oh, because that one has the stain on the space. Okay, that'll give us a free AP.
Out of the way.
Let's do that.
Keep it. I'm good whenever.
Do another Deadlights right there. Get another free AP.
Take this. We did
Okay.
it.
Oh, and now we're boosted up Hemo Anima. Is there anybody who could do like a big ol' attack to wipe out? Okay, no, we should probably just still be boosting individual attack strengths for the moment. Have I given you a Hemo Anima boost? Attack boost right now because if we do... And sorry, I will read some chat soon, but I'm having to think about stuff. Our impact stab, only take it out of 5. Cranial fracture won't reach.
Just ring
And
that
your
bell.
Moko Dynamite, how much will that do? Not great. Okay, I am going to read some chat. Let's see. Baku says fashionista. Logan Oak says Logan should do a catwalk. And then Moko's I meant a squirt gun says that's just my search history. Baku says I like the Bob Ross emote thing. Oak says lurk, I'm still watching, I'm just sleepy, so I might not chat much. Well, thank you for the lurk, Oak. I appreciate you being here even if you're not chatty. Quigita says, oh, that's why Nozomi likes the kaleidoscope for her items. Sunation says that stream would be so cool. Oak said that'd actually be awesome. I want planetarian stream, Logan. Baku says no, insert character's name just died. Quigita says me smiling at Logan's guess. What does that mean? Quigita said Nora asked me to tell chat hi, she's sleepy. Oak says, quote, nobody's allowed to do any murder if you've seen someone naked. You clearly don't remember Persona 5 Yowie. Oh, that's true. Quigita said, wait, what happens if Ava dies? Is it like with Nozomi? She's at 0 AP, she runs away. That's my guess. And then she's like back for the next wave. Sunation said, the heck did he just do? My first impression of the game. Oh, have you not seen this game before? Quigita said overtime. Yeah, Oak said, for once I'm not excited about overtime because I'm already very sleepy. Might have to miss the end of the stream. Logan is straight up a pirate. He keeps saying, arg, unprompted. I'm sorry. But thank you. But you like pirates, Oak. And a timestamp, 2 hours, 40 minutes. Oh, I'm only like 15 minutes behind on Twitch now. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Sveta says, oh, I remember this guy. We fought him at 2nd Academy. I remember it being like the commander got red scythes for limbs. Ado has a red scythe as a weapon. Don't remember where I was going with that. Also, we now have Adam and Ava. Oh, that's probably why it's Adam Ass. Or Adamak. Because Adam and Ava. Oh. It's like pottery. It rhymes. Can we do any special attacks here? Mocha Bomber? Do anything? She can't go far enough for it to really do anything. What about you? What was your special attack?
for battle.
Cruel Death's Lament. I mean, it would get that guy in one hit, so it might be worth it. What about you?
Good to go.
As your Blitz. Oh, that'll get a... Yeah, we should probably do that one, because that'll wipe out those and give us 2 free AP. Yes. Because we need to just clear out as many of these enemies as possible and then start just laying into the commander. So let's go ahead and do that. And then he'll have a stunned turn, but that's okay. Then we'll be up to 5 AP after this. And still over 200 voltage. Your Deadlights can go and get this guy as well as kind of pinging the commander again for a tiny little bit. Give us a free AP. Okay, so now, if she comes around this side, we'll be able to wipe out all of those and get him a bit more. But we got to make sure that we're doing what we want to do, because we got 5 AP. How many more guys over on this side? I feel like we did a pretty good job of thinning the herd here. Not perfectly, but pretty good.
I'll show you what's
range
up.
your crazy shot again. That would get a bunch of those guys. And
I'm ready.
if she did her energy sniper on this guy twice, we ought to be able to wipe him out. Anybody else who has a better range?
Time for me to move.
Twisted Whip. No, not really. What about Sacrificial Viper? Also not good. Man, everybody's like range is bad. I need to check to see if there's like boosts I can give them upgrade stuff that'll make them just move around to places faster. Aerial engagement, that'll only do... Oh, and I can't hit Tomato. Is there no arrangement that can hit Giant Tomato Man? Apparently not.
Let me
What a crazy shot if we did this instead. I mean, that'd do some damage at the very least. Tomato will then get some armor, but we do need to chip away at him. Or I guess we could just have
I'll go, if you can stand me.
Shoma do his aggression signal. And that'll at least get most of the grapes. Yeah, let's do that. So we're not going to worry about these guys this turn. That'll also get them more clumped up for the next turn.
I'll do my best.
We are going to energy sniper on this dude. Try and kill him in 2 turns. And the next turn she's going to be standing still. So that'll finish him off. There we are. Okay, we got 3 AP.
So tired.
Now let's go back over on this side.
I'm good whenever.
Still 250. What is your
Bring it on.
Moko Bomber if we come up here and do that? That'd wipe out those guys and do some more damage to the boss. Take him down to 61. And I'm not going to worry too much about these grapes. Yeah, because we need to start doing voltage attacks on this boss.
Tag me in.
So, Moko Bomber. Head up here and hit.
Here's what you all came to see.
All right. And we still got 150 voltage.
Take it home for me.
We don't want to have too many people stunned on the same turn, so we're probably going to be leaving it as it is for this round.
Ready whenever.
It'd be really nice if she could get like closer up to that thing and lay into it. I don't think it has it moved. This is still our first turn, right? It hasn't moved at all. We got 3 AP. I think we should save maybe our AP for the next turn. Unless can you do Sacrificial Viper? That'll hit that thing, the tomato down there, and inflict bleed on it. Or Gaku could do a crazy shot and hit. Either way, takes down to 6. But Yugamu's will take it down to 6 and give it bleed. So let's do that, and then I think we're going to save our remaining 2 AP for the next turn. Probably. Yes. Let's do that. End our turn early. And again, I'll read some more chat soon. It does look like I am getting closer to catching up over on the YouTube side of chat. Okay. Okay, they're just pinging that. We can always have... Oh crap! We were... Okay, so we don't want to be too clumped up for that thing. So we got 8 AP. He's still stunned. She's still stunned. These two are bleeding now.
My turn.
And cannot move very far.
Now then.
Cruel Death's Lament, I don't think can even, like... Yeah, that's not great. Not particularly ideal.
My turn at last.
You might want to separate these guys a bit. Oh, she can still run and dash and things. Head over there, do some healing. And then we really got to do some damage to this guy, though. And he's still stunned. Okay, maybe I made bad choices last time. Let's focus on these guys over here for right now.
Much from me.
Aggression signal now will get almost everybody except for that little grape there. So let's just do that.
Not to run away. Oh,
sorry.
And that'll draw all of their aggro, so we don't really have to worry about this side anymore. We are going to have Kurara dash over and do some healing for the barrier. And...
My turn.
Can you dash over to Bro? And then do your... Yeah, let's have you dash over and then do a couple of turns of your intestinal laceration.
Well then.
Or cranial fracture, that's the good one. Wait, why is it not hurting? Are we debuffed that much? Oh, they do? Okay, it wasn't showing for some reason. We'll do that there, and we might want to have her do a Hemo Anima boost so it'll do more damage if we haven't already. Boost her Hemo Anima, attack boost.
I'm all worked up now.
And we can do 5 turns of doing however much damage this does. Let's see how much that would be. Cranial fracture, take it down to 55, so it's doing only 6 still instead of 7. But 5 times 6 is 30, so I can take down about half of its life. So we should probably just do that over and over again. And that'll also get our Hemo Anima boosted back up, then somebody will be able to do a voltage attack next time. Oh crap!
I'm losing strength.
Oh crap, I forgot we needed distance attack. We should be attacking from a distance. That really hurt her. And he's still stunned. You want to dash over there and heal her a little bit?
I got this.
Rescue bullet. Yeah, let's do that and heal both of them up a bit. And that should heal Protag's stun, right?
Say when.
And so if I do an impact stab from farther away, will he still then, wait, it only does 3? Let's still attack her. Will he still counterattack with her in range? Let's find out together. No, he won't. Hey, how about that? So we can probably do one more of that. It's not going to be as good as her attack. Or who's going to do more? Deadlights. Take it down to 49.
I've got this.
Impact stab. Take it down to 49 as well. Yeah, we'll just do another impact stab.
Take this.
And do you want to do your special attack? Cruel Death's Lament. And we can even take a step back and take it down to 41 from 49. Yeah, let's do that then, because she'll be stunned this next turn, but then Moko will ought to also be back, and Protag will be fine. So, because like her cranial fracture is too close up, and so she'll keep getting hit again. So let's do that.
Show me.
And I'll read some more in the chat soon. Here, while we're just waiting on things. Let's see. Oku saying lag. Was there lag? Quickita said, dang Twitch hated the thought of P shorts. Baku says, yeah. Quickita says lag check. Oak says, I missed what happened. Sunation says, I've got no clue how to explain it, but you look like a Rock Lee guy. Hey, which is great. Rock Lee is great. Hey. I'll take that as a compliment. I love Rock Lee. He's fantastic. Queen said, me too. Baku said, I watched a few episodes of Naruto at the time I had been living with my father, and he doesn't like anime, so I never finished it. Aw. Queen said, Adamak has the same VA as Shoma, Christopher Ragland, a.k.a. Percy, from Thomas and Friends. Sunation says, he looks Soul Eater themed. I don't know why. I think it's because in Soul Eater, I've only seen like 2 episodes of it. The main girl, she has her weapon's a scythe, right? Queen said, Adamak's Japanese VA is Tatsumaro Tachibana, who voices, parentheses, Man, I Wish Weedle Was Here, Ash from Fuga 3, Mori Jin from God of High School, and Tasuku from Kotaro Lives Alone. Baku says, quote, he looks like a round swastika. Was that the best comparison? He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy, Baku. Queen said, it's the skull, maybe, lol. Oak says, okay, I'm too sleepy for this. Earth, I must go. Thank you for the very peacock stream, made me smile. Good night, everyone. Love y'all. Thank you for being here, Oak. Have a good rest of your night. Sorry you got sleepy, but good night. Sorry we're going overtime. Oh, crap. Did I ask for raid suggestions? If anyone has raid suggestions, let me know. Queen said, good night, Oak. I'll update you on the choice thing. Oak says, I'll try to finish the VOD tomorrow. Queen said, Tatsumaro also voiced a character in Digimon Time Stranger, so that's fun for me. Too bad I'm playing the English dub. And a timestamp, 2 hours, 53 minutes, 45 seconds. Oh, the end of chat is in sight. And over on YouTube side, I'm still caught up on YouTube. Okay, so that's good. So let's decide what we're doing here. I could theoretically do, no, Takumi is
good to go.
Yeah, we don't have enough voltage for him to do his charge-up attack. We have 1 AP left. I think we might be better off saving it for the next turn. Yeah, because almost everyone on this side, except for one little grape, is focused on Shoma drawing their aggro. So yeah, it's end right there. End the turn. Boss is obviously going to attack Hiruko and Takumi. Oh no, it's not. It's moving. Oh, so reinforcements came through. But that's okay because, oh crap, it does another attack. Oh, Kurara's dying. And if I remember correctly, her special death attack just like plants bombs on the ground or something is not extremely useful. Okay, so let's see, do you wanna use your deadlights and start just like gathering up stuff again? AP again? Let's see, 4. So in order to do that though, you're probably gonna need to send a bolstering bullet over to her. There we go, just barely within range. Yes, let's have you do that. Bolstering bullet. And then she's gonna be able to go along and just start collecting AP like crazy. So first, let's get these guys. And then some more AP here, another free turn. This will give us lots of voltage as well. Deadlights. That'll give us a free AP, and then the next one will give us 2 AP. Deadlights, and there we go. So now our AP is going to be up to 7. And we have a voltage meter up there, so that's good. She's still going to be stunned, and I don't think that our rescue bullet is going to be able to reach her from here. Your last resort is just going to put tomatoes. I mean, I guess maybe we could put the tomatoes. Where do we want to put them? Like, the placement is weird. Can we put them on the dude? Will that blow it up? I think these are trapped tomatoes. Let's try that. Actually, before we do that, let's have her. Wait, no. Is there a way to put them on? Put them on that side, and then maybe walking over there will also heal the barrier a little bit. I don't know if it actually will. This might be a bad move. But, I mean, she's dying next turn anyway, so let's do this and see if the tomatoes actually do anything. I think the only time we ever used her death thing was in the Ato fight, and we dropped them down and nothing ever touched them. So let's see if this actually does damage to Bro. Yeah. What? Oh, we can't drop them on him? Oh, hang on a second. Sorry, family member just came to the door and passed me a note. I mean, I guess put the tomatoes there. It'll force it not to move, so we can't drop it on it. I mean, she's gonna die anyway.
Prepare.
And let's see if her standing there will maybe heal the barrier a little bit. I don't know if it will.
You'd better take care of the rest.
Okay, and our voltage is now up to 200. Oh, and it did heal it! Yay! So we're gonna be able to do a couple of voltage attacks. We probably want to do your As Your Blitz again, but like do it where we step away and get out of, like, and separate also from characters. So if we do that, we step over here. And next turn, Hiroko ought to be back up and running, yeah. Because we gotta really do some damage. That'll do like 8 damage. Yeah. Let's do As Your Blitz. Right. Yeah, right there. We don't want to get like... We don't want to be in range of his counterattack. So do that.
One last strike!
Let's also see if we can maybe lay some fences down. Oh crap, I probably should have had Takumi do that as well because I... yeah, crap. Yeah, because he's stunned now. I should have laid fences down. Can you...
Hauling ass!
Yeah, strategic
Let's
material.
freaking go!
Metal fence. Let's put like a fence right there and to force that thing around so it'll hit one of the tomatoes. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think that takes up a turn.
Heads up!
It just, yeah, lays fence. You still can't do anything.
Just ring that bell.
Moko Dynamite, if you want to go over here and hit the thing. It might then attack the tomatoes. No, because we're far enough away. But why is that not listing? Moko Shooter, that'll stun her. We also, oh, can't reach. And we got 7 AP.
Bring it on.
Let's try it. Let's do a Moko Dynamite and then see if she can lay down a fence while she's recouping from that. And see if we can just force it to run through the tomatoes. And see what happens. And strategic material, metal fence, right there.
This'll do the trick.
I mean, yeah, that'll force it to hit tomatoes. If it wants to move. Probably something like that. We still got 6 AP. How's everyone doing over here on this side? Oh, that's right, we got tons of bad guys again. Shoma, you're gonna need to do your aggression signal for these ones at the very least.
Maybe this will be something.
You
Leave this to me.
can do your Hollow Blade if you walk over here. Might as well do that. That'll get you a free AP.
Be gone! You're finished!
Okay, 5 AP. What about you, buddy? If you do your one-winged hammer attack twice right here, that'll get 2 AP right back.
What a nuisance!
And then do one more time.
Try this.
And then we should have 5 AP remaining again still.
Challenge.
Let's get to the killing.
Twisted Whip. Let's just have you do that because we need to really thin out the numbers of these grapes.
This hurts.
Okay, I think that's enough for us to worry about over here on this side for now. Now we need to focus here again. Can you do a special attack? Take it down from 31 to 24. I mean, you'll be stunned next round, but I think that's probably okay.
Full throttle.
We just need to do a lot of damage.
Eat
And there's only can cure stun, so I mean that's something.
That's what you get.
That's what you get when you let your heart win.
Oh, isn't that a song? I think. And I think we should probably save our 4 AP for next time and then just really unload into this thing. So let's finish that turn. I'll read some more of the chat soon. I am almost caught up from last I checked. Oh, and it was only able to move over once because it doesn't want to go on the tomatoes. Oh, but it hurts the tomatoes. Oh, it blows up. Oh, but it hurts Moko as well. Hey, look at that. So if you hit them, they explode.
Looks like this is
Oh, crap. She was my MVP. Now she dead. Okay, we gotta kill this thing, the boss this turn. And get Tsubasa back. I think the tomato bombs did some good damage. So I think we could probably be good for... Oh, boy. There's so many bad guys.
I don't have the strength.
Okay. So what's he at? He's at 12. I think we can deal with 12. If you do your special attack, Cruel Death's Lament, that'll take it down to 4. And yeah, we'll do that and then just like a couple of regular hits ought to finish it off. So we got this. Let's kill it.
Show me.
Thank you, Hiroko.
Inside.
And we still got like another 2 waves after. Wait, this wave 2 of 4? I thought we already did 2 waves. Oh my gosh. Why?
It's my turn!
Mocha Dynamite. Mocha Dynamite right there. Just finish it off. Finish off this guy. I thought we were on wave 3. I thought we were wave 3. Crap, how late are we? How overtime are we going tonight? Well, at least we get Kurara and Tsubasa back.
Yeah, we won!
Yay! I'm gonna read a couple more comments to chat. Let's see. Sunation says, I have not seen this game ever. Oh, I thought you mentioned like a game being peaked before. I thought it was this game. Crystal with some raid suggestions. Thank you very much, Crystal. I will copy these over into my text file so we can check these out in a little bit. Depending on how far late we go over and if everybody's asleep by the time I get done, we'll see whether or not we have it up for raids tonight. So thank you very much, Crystal. I really appreciate that. Baku says, Bwahahaha! Imagine going to class trial. I say as I'm about to go to class trial. Which chapter are you on right now? You're on chapter 3, right? I think based on the context of stuff that you've said before, I could be wrong, though. Baku says, lol, Monokuma just using emojis like winky face, and that is so funny to me. Well, it's always nice when you have yes, the bad guy may be murderous and evil, but is whimsical and fun. I am going to, I think, take off slow mode on Twitch because I am almost caught up. And over on YouTube, I am still caught up. So there we go. Let's, yeah, we're going late tonight.
Heck yeah, we won!
Naturally.
Now we just have to finish him off.
Damn. What the hell is happening?
Well, obviously there's more. Now, the thing is, though, we, in theory, exploded Veshness. So one of 2 things I think is going to happen here. Either some other commander is going to swoop in, absorb the Hemoanima of Adamak, and become like the new Supreme Commander. Or we're going to find out that Veshness survived Kyoshka's explosion and is going to swoop in and kill Adamak. It's one of those 2 things.
Eva, what's the meaning of this? Why do you stand with the enemy?
Oh, don't worry, we brainwashed her, dude. We have like no ethics in this war.
What happened to your mask? Are you turning your back on God?
And it is, again, an Adam and Eve thing because Eve partook of the forbidden fruit first before Adam.
Are you in bed with the invaders?
Eve did not sleep with the forbidden fruit. Unless there's like a metaphor for fruit that I'm not getting here.
Invaders?
So we're the invaders to them.
Let's kill him.
No, wait. We should hear him out before.
Oh crap! Is Eve or Ava or whatever? Is she? Now I'm calling her Eve. Is she gonna execute him before we have a chance to get intel from him?
No, you don't have that kind of time. Quick before he heals.
Shut up, if you would.
Thank you, Ema, for once.
What exactly do you mean by that? Who are these invaders?
So this is what Siray doesn't want us to find out. This is why he had Nigo, or maybe himself, shocked us with the cattle prod when Ava was going to tell us whatever, and why he wiped out her memories.
Huh? Obviously, I mean you.
Invaders? Us?
Ava, do you think you can get away with this? You think that crazy bitch will forgive you?
Is he talking about Veshness? Because, again, we still don't know if she survived or not. Crazy B word? That's a real mean thing to say about your boss. That's an HR violation.
Do you have any idea what she's doing? She turned her back on the teachings of God. She started devouring them.
Yeah, Veshness.
Cannibalizing the others. She's violated the greatest of all taboos. We're going to die. Every last one of us is going to die. Friend or foe, it doesn't matter.
Well, maybe you should join us in helping kill her, and then afterward we can end our truce and kill each other again.
Everyone's going to fucking die!
Language! Young man. Well, at least now we know that in their language they have the F word. You know? It happened in an instant. Okay, it's gonna be Veshness. The way he's talking in present tense makes it sound like she survived. She's gonna show up and drain his Hemoanima. Oh, I was right! Huh? Kyoshka died for nothing? Dermo sad for nothing? Oh crap! Although I feel like when she transforms, it's usually a scripted fight, right? We'll see how we do. We're fighting Veshness.
An offering to my magnificence.
Hi.
I commend you.
Hi, Veshness. Are you mad at us for exploding you before? Just because you're like the second to the final boss?
I feel my wounds healing, my strength returning.
Well, at least she was second to final in the first round. Ato was like the final. Maybe in this one, I have a feeling she'll be the final.
With this, I am one step closer to becoming a god.
Is that Veshness? Did she die?
I know, what a jerk that she came back. Also, welcome to this side of the field, Tsubasa. Oh wait, no, this is the team that was on the north side. Never mind, it's just a weird angle.
She should be fucking dead. She got obliterated by an undying flame bomb.
Don't tell me the attack didn't land.
No, the bomb definitely hit her. Thanks to Magadori, that is.
She just survived it?
But
she tanked it?
She's more powerful than we hypothesized. So much more powerful that she can eat an undying flame bomb and survive.
You mean she survived the attack?
Yes, that is what he said, Takumi. You're starting to sound like a Persona character.
Did Kyoshika die in vain?
Oh no.
Was that fool's life and death attack utterly meaningless?
Oh, Kurara's really gonna take this hard.
It most certainly dealt some damage to her. I suppose that's why she didn't show up for a while. But it looks like she absorbed power from her comrades in order to heal herself. She's starting to become an untouchable force.
Comrades? Sirei, what kind of accent do you have?
We're all still able to fight, right?
Huh? Now?
I wonder how many hit points she's gonna have. Because, like, didn't we fight her where she had, like, 70 or 80? She's probably gonna have, like, 150 or something.
If it's do or die, then she has to die.
Oh, but I think the last time we tried, there weren't any other creatures for us to get AP from, right? And so...
Yes, struggle in vain to your heart's content.
Okay!
I will consume your strength and obtain the weapon of despair that will destroy everything
We're calling him the Flaming Boy.
and become a new god. All existence will bow down and worship me. My superior self wants to ascend to godhood. I must become god.
And this is only wave 3, so I'm gonna guess that this wave is probably scripted and we're gonna lose. And then we'll find some way to either defeat her or scare her off. Oh, we've fought these gold guys before. I can't remember what they did, but I think the whole thing was that they, how many? But they got 8. So I think we just have to make sure that we kill. Oh, she's got 99 plus 5 armor. Okay. Is your cranial fracture enough to... You can't even reach it! You're worthless! What if we give her a agility potion? How many of those do we have? Only 2. Crap, I need to do more like potion upgrading. Let's give her an agility potion. Unless you want to give a bolstering bullet to those 2. It'd be great if we get Takumi in there also. That'll use up a turn though. Yeah, maybe we should give her a potion. She'll be able to get over here and in 1 or 2 hits kill that thing. And
All right.
yeah, give yourself an agility potion and see how this works.
My turn.
Cranial fracture. Crap, still not enough to do it in 1 turn or 1 hit.
Now then.
But at least it'll wear it down. Do your cranial fracture. And then...
Say when.
Maybe Takumi can come in here with a side slash. And that should get rid of Veshness's armor, at the very least, and give us an extra AP. Although it might give Veshness to do like a counter. Oh crap, I forgot the range for the counter was so big. It is large. What if we do a Moko Dynamite? It's only 6. I mean, our voltage is up, so we can theoretically do a special attack. Like Moko Bomber. That's not enough to kill that guy. Anybody got a voltage attack that'll do
Rev it up!
enough to kill that thing? No? What about you?
Ready whenever.
Cruel Death's Lament. No. No. Okay. Okay. By the way, how's everybody doing over here? You guys just like chilling? Oh, there's more of these things here. How about that?
I'll do my best.
Can you do your energy sniper on one of these? Oh, still not quite enough to kill it in one hit, though. So this is going to be where we have to continue to defend as well as farm for AP.
I'll do what little I
So maybe
can.
this isn't scripted. Okay, this will draw the aggro of 3 of these dudes. So let's do that.
Get in barrel for once.
You can
I'm all set.
kill one.
Ready?
I just don't want to have to worry about this side anymore.
I'll do my best.
So yeah, do your energy sniper right here.
Taking the shot.
And that'll take it out. Okay, AP is at 3.
So tired. Ready when you are.
Alliance 3-1. Okay, well if we have her do a bolstering bullet on, yeah, do a
Locked
bolstering
and
bullet right there, hit the both of them,
I got you.
Save my ass.
I owe you big. I'm good.
and then you can do your deadlights over here, and then 2 hits, and it'll also do a little bit of damage to Veshinus just outside of the counter range. And do it a second time, and that'll give us another AP. Okay, down to 93. Oh my gosh.
Let's give it to him.
Special attack. If you do it from over here, 85 from 93. Yes, I think that'll be good. So let's have you do that attack from over here, and you'll be outside of its range, and take it down to 85.
Oh, smoke him.
Okay, yeah, this is not going to go well. After we see what the enemy does for the next round of attacks, I will read some chat. Oh, we still have 1 AP left. I forgot because that doesn't use our last AP. Baku says, quote, "I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? You say as you are a mass murderer." Baku says, "I like how every class trial the courtroom changes." And Baku with the hydrate command. Thank you very much, Baku. I will do that right now. Baku says, "I'm on chapter 4. Oh, I didn't know you were that far. Can we get us at 4? Baku says, "Yeah." Queen said, "Man, that must have been depressing for a bit." Sunation says, "The game looks peak, but I've never seen it." It is good. Sadly, I'm not good at this combat, which is kind of the big downside of it. You do Moko Dynamite? No, okay. Anything else we do as an attack other than Tsubasa is going to be too close. I mean, we could try and do some damage here.
Okay,
but if you do your aerial engagement, because that doesn't do a whole heck of a lot.
Time for me to move.
You could do your Sacrificial Viper and inflict bleed on one of these dudes. Let's do that, because we do need to slowly whittle these folks away and farm their AP eventually. Yes, we'll use that as our last AP for the turn. And then, yeah, bad guy's turn now. Oh crap, he teleports! I forgot about that. Or she teleports.
Damn it!
Okay, how much damage does that do? That did 10 damage. Oh, and it gets, she gets armor back again. Again! All right, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do here? We're probably gonna need to have Kurower do some healing on this thing at some point. Oh, and everybody here is stunned! Except for Kako.
I'm ready.
You're ready! Do your energy sniper! Energy sniper! Right here! Yeah, because everybody is completely
Let's
stunned.
get to the
Oh, no, not completely stunned. Oh, you're not. Okay, 3 people are stunned. You
I'm good to go.
aren't. So, Sacrificial Viper. Is there anything else we could do? Twisted Whip. We'll get both of them, but won't kill that thing. That's less convenient.
Time for me to move.
Yeah, let's do your Sacrificial Viper. Hit that thing, get another AP.
Stinks, doesn't it? Such a beautiful death.
You can head down here. I don't want you in that direction. Be down here, this direction. There we go. No, be down here. Okay, apparently she doesn't know things. She's stupid. And yeah, we need to do some more damage here. Also, is Shoma still available to do his?
I can do this much.
Yeah, he can still do his aggression signal.
Leave it to me.
So it's just if you were too close to the... Oh, now we can do it from this angle. We got to stay away from the barrier generator. So yes, do your attack there. And hopefully that'll get rid of Veshinus's armor.
Feeling weaker.
Wait, why didn't it hurt her?
I'm all set.
Are we Oh, are we...
I'll do my
Our
best.
attack doesn't do anything. That was a waste of a turn.
I'll
Okay, well, at
try
least do
not
your
to drag
aggression
you
signal
down.
again.
Maybe this will do something.
And, Kurara, you wanna move over here and heal this thing. And, crap.
My best won't be much.
I mean, you could do
but
your Avenge
still.
Buster. And that would... It would still only do half because you're debuffed so much. Because you're debuffed. Crap! I'm on the next turn, maybe. Bro. Okay. Let's just do one more dash. Do a little bit more healing. And then I think we're going to end our turn right there. And save our 2 AP for the next round. Let's see. Oh. You're teleported back here. You're going to attack and probably stun everybody who's next to the... Oh, no, just a regular attack.
Doesn't look good.
Oh, crap. Nozomi's bleeding and dying. She's going to need to heal herself and everybody else.
I won't give in.
Rescue bullet. If you do that there, that'll heal everybody back up to be hardy and hale.
I'll patch you up. You saved my neck.
Yay. 5 armor.
My turn.
How's your cranial fracture looking there? That's probably going to hit both her and Takumi. Although if we do from that side, I think it might miss Takumi and Tsubasa. So we want to do it from that side to get rid of her armor.
Take this.
Yeah, okay, it only hits her. Good. Okay, that's nice. And we have enough to do a voltage attack. Who wants to do it? Who's got the best voltage attack right now?
You are.
9 as your blitz. We'll probably, do that and get really backed up and away from her. Actually, this is probably far enough back. And it'll take it down from 84. Well, this is... I don't know how that... This is going to be a long fight. This is going to be a super long fight, isn't it? And yes, just do that. Because we need to take some serious chunks out of I was going to say bro, but it's out of sister. Out of milady. Okay. Still at 75. Holy crap, we're going to go so long tonight. We're over already a half hour overtime in the stream.
Ready.
Can you kill this guy? Anybody else able to do better than you on it? No, I think you're just going to do your aggression signal.
Much from me.
We don't even need to worry about these guys. So we have 5 AP now. Can you
I'm ready to go.
do your Hollow Blade? No. Oh, no, we can't. We're too far away. We need more range attacks. Milk Dynamite, can you do that from a distance? It doesn't do much. 75. How much do your Deadlights do? Still only 3. Not a whole heck of a lot. And you're stunned now. Darn it. We just gotta keep chipping away at this thing, but with ranged attacks.
The wheel.
So we are gonna do a Deadlights just because. Oh, crap. Okay, let's have you do
I'm good to go.
a bolstering bullet on these two. You do it from up here. I'm just trying to... There we go. Now you're not in the way. Do a bolstering bullet onto these two.
I've got you.
Thanks.
I owe you.
Locked and loaded.
You're going to do Deadlights from a distance again. And now we're doing 4 damage instead of just 3.
Take
And we just need to keep hitting Veshinus a bunch of times in order to get our voltage up. Yes. You're fatigued.
Time to move.
But I guess you could do a cranial fracture if you really wanted to. That'd do a lot of damage, right? Maybe that's what I should be doing instead. And just let her get whittled down until she can do her final attack.
Not bad. All right.
I mean, it doesn't do it.
Let's get
Okay, that's what I
started.
should have been doing instead of deadlights. Okay, let's take her to 55.
Chop you to pieces.
Or maybe it's because I debuffed her with attack from doing the deadlights. Okay, we're almost up to do another voltage attack. Oh, it's gonna stun her. That's not usually. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing pretty good, Veshness. I got you down to almost 50%.
And realize how futile it is to fight against my glorious might.
Oh crap. Okay, that's the end of wave 3. Okay, so that had a script in this. We just got to get it down to like almost halfway.
She's pretty confident. She thinks she can just kill us whenever she wants.
So that's good. So we didn't have to do an entire wave of that with a whole other wave afterwards.
She's a real monster. I mean, we were completely outclassed last time.
How are we supposed to defeat something like that?
Takumi, do you have some sort of strategy we can use? You defeated her in your timeline.
I mean, what we're doing here worked pretty well. Nozomi?
She's leagues stronger than she was last time. She's not the Veshness I know anymore. She's someone completely different. I have no idea how we can beat her.
Then what are we supposed to do?
Ava, do you know anything? A weak point? Anything at all?
I mean, at least we don't have to do another, like, kamikaze missile like we did with Kyoshka before.
She is.
She is. That's all. Just she is.
Oh! Ava? What's wrong? Are you okay?
I don't know. I know nothing.
Oh, that's right, because the memory stuff. Can we say to Siray, maybe like lighten up on the whole memory wipe?
Ava, calm down, please. Oh God, Ava's no use anymore. We're all gonna
Die. We're all gonna die. Wait, why dash dash? Is this where we gotta save Gaku?
Allow
crap.
me. I will protect you.
Is that Ato? That sounded like Ato.
That voice.
Just then. Oh no, it's the Flaming Boy! I forgot what his real voice sounds like. It's Undying Flames Boy. That looks cool. Okay, I don't know why I thought that was Ato. Suddenly, a ball of undying flames came flying in at a ferocious speed and crashed right into Veshness. It was him.
Here I come.
It's question mark, because we still haven't given him a name. Erk. The ball of flames seemed to power up, releasing a blinding light. It swallowed up Veshness and wrapped up everything around us in pure white light. And finally, after the light had vanished, all that remained was... Oh, I thought it was gonna be a Flamin' Boy. Oh yeah, we gotta execute her, quick!
What was that? Just now?
Takumi, execute her!
Some ball made of undying flames came flying at Veshness.
You're gonna get really powerful, Takumi. You just go, right now.
Him.
Right now.
The boy with the undying flames.
Hurry, why are we talking?
An avatar sent by the boy inside of the defense room.
Just hurry, Takumi.
That was him?
How utterly reckless of him to fire off such a high-powered attack.
But it saved us. He was always saying that he wanted to help us, that he wanted to be friends with us. He was serious about that. I knew he would fight alongside us.
Don't you think we should be worried about dealing with her instead? We should kill her off now.
Yes!
Right?
Is that the decision? Yes, okay, easy choice to make.
Finish her off. She's already dead, isn't she?
Well, she'll come back.
No.
Probably.
I think she's just unconscious.
Well, then hurry.
Whatever the fuck she's doing, she's gotta die. Let's ice this asshole.
Yes! I mean, not the words I would use.
She could just be pretending to be knocked out, right? Isn't it dangerous for us to get too close?
And then the Revive-O-Matic, whatever, let's just do this.
Stop screwing around and get to it. At this rate, she might heal herself.
Thank you, Kurara, you
We
understand.
certainly can't leave her alive at any rate, right? But I have a bad feeling. Not a premonition, but still.
Crap, yeah, this is gonna be where Gaku's gonna get endangered, huh? And I think it's gonna be Kako that we're gonna have to choose between the two of them. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat. Let's see. Baku says, is he really the bad guy? I mean, he may have trapped them there, but they're deciding to kill. Yeah, my goat died, so ... I sobbed what he did. Hey, why can't we... Hey, we can't swear around AJ. Oh, wait. At a timestamp from Quinkady, 3 hours, 24 minutes, and 26 seconds. Quinkady said captions, no zombies bleeding and dying. Over on YouTube, Derma says, in all caps, so Kyoshka died for nothing! And then, quote, ice this a-hole. Sounds like medical advice. I mean, it depends on if it's like hemorrhoids, maybe. But we don't give medical advice here. So if you need ice on your b-hole, that is between you and your doctor and whatever deity you worship.
What do you think, Takumi?
We should kill Veshness. I couldn't come to an immediate decision. Well, game, let me! Instead, the idea that this could be a trap, it frightened me. I was scared to lose another friend because of her.
I'm the Rumi.
I'm Kyoshka. The terror inside of me dulled my ability to make a decision, but I was hardly alone in that feeling. And because of this, not one of us dared to make a move, and as we stood frozen staring at Veshness, it happened. She's gonna get back up and hurt us. Oh, see, Gaku's in trouble, crap! Oh, no, not Kurara, no, not my tomato, not my sweet tomato girl. She's not sweet, but she is a tomato, and she is a girl.
What?
I hurriedly spun around toward the sun, screaming behind me. No. Oh, crap.
What the hell is this?
Crap, am I gonna have to choose between them?
Help! Somebody help me!
No!
Hey! Let me go! You brute!
We're not gonna have any girls left after this, because we have to save Gaku, obviously, because that was what Gaku said in her premonition.
Help me! Quickly!
I want to, Kurara. I really do.
Help! Please help me!
Game, stop showing me her panicking. This is really distressing. Okay, maybe they're only gonna kidnap one of them rather than kill one of them. But if they kidnap one, that person's probably good as dead, like they did with Moko.
Gaku! Kurara!
Don't tell me you're just going to let Veshness absorb them.
Oh crap, is Veshness gonna do that to Kurara if we don't save her?
What?
Right! Veshness!
When I quickly look back, Veshness is gonna be back up, right? Veshness was already gone.
She's gone? When did she...
Did she get away from us?
While my attention was on the danger to my friends, Veshness took the opportunity to vanish into thin air.
Damn it!
It's clear that she intends to absorb Gaku and Kurara to heal herself. Just like she did with the commander.
I don't want Kurara to become a mummy. Why did Kako have to have that premonition? With all respect to Vero, if it's just between the two of them, I'd save Kurara. I'm delighted by her tomato.
We can't let that happen. Let's hurry up and save them.
Which one?
Crap.
Which one? Both of them! We just need to split up and...
Yes!
Hold it! Listen to what I'm about to say and keep your cool. I'll keep it short because there's no time to spare.
You gonna detonate the bomb in one of their heads?
Unfortunately, in this situation, it's impossible for you to save both Maruko and Osuzuki.
How do you know? How do you know, Sirei?
What?
I bring you this news as a result of analyzing your power and the enemy's power. Not only are you surrounded by many invaders, but she is attempting to flee in another direction. If you divide your fighting power, you won't save either of them. In fact, that may very well be the enemy's goal.
Why is the game robbing me of my tomato? I'll read a couple comments in the chat. Baku says, how many chapters in Danganronpa? 6, if I remember correctly. Quigeta said, I think the choice is coming soon. This is the choice. I'm just nice that we're doing 2 in 1 stream. I don't like this, though. And Queen Kitty says, captions, curry Takumi. Over on YouTube, Derma says, quote, because of her, Veshness didn't kill Kyoshka, though. Takumi did. Well, I mean, she indirectly did it. But yeah.
So you are most certainly going to have to choose which one to save.
Cut the shit, you little freak! If we just fucking go for it!
Yeah, if you didn't take this time to tell us all this, we could have already saved both of them by now.
There's no time for your back talk, soldier. If you don't get a move on, they're both doomed. Samino, you decide.
Crap. But we know because of Kako's vision, crap.
Me?
You must choose one of them to save. If you don't choose quickly, they're both going to die.
This can't be happening. How am I supposed to choose? No, I can't. Maybe it'll be like the last decision, and we'll oh crap. Oh, and this is how we choose.
Help! Please help me!
I want to.
No! I don't want to die! I don't want to become a mummy!
Rescues. 2 of your allies have been captured by Veshniss's core soldiers. Focus your efforts and rescue them within 1 turn. Oh, how many AP do we have? We can rescue both in 1 turn. Right? 6 AP. Oh, that's totally enough. We just need to kill. Oh crap! There's like a lot of guys in the way. Okay, we have 0 voltage. Well, obviously we got to focus on Gaku first. That goes without saying. However, what's your attack right now with your deadlights? How much AP can we get? If we do another boost to your AP, it would have to be with a bolstering bullet. Crap, that's not going to do anything because we'd be able to kill that in 1 turn, but we'd use up 2 for the bolstering. Oh. That would be worthless. That'd be worthless. Okay. What can you do here?
I'm fully prepared.
Hollow Blade. I mean, if we do 2 of these, that'll open up a path there.
I'm all set.
Energy Sniper. We can't get... Wait, yeah, we can't reach you. We can reach you if you do 2 in a row. Okay, if you do 1 there... And then... Okay, hang on. Have you had an attack potion yet?
Leave this to me.
We still have 3 attack potions. Have you had an attack potion?
I'm ready.
This is awful. This is awful. Chat, who knew about this? Obviously, Queen Katie did. Probably been giggling to yourself, knowing I'm going to lose my tomato. Give yourself an attack potion. They'll also get Shoma.
More than trash like me deserves.
Leave this to me.
Hollow Blade. If only we could boost her 1 more time, though. Can you do a bolstering bullet over here? That'll get both of them, and that'll probably stack. It'll waste a turn, but oh well.
I've got your back. Thank you very much.
Okay, 5 AP.
I'm fully
5 AP remaining. Hollow Blade. Oh, good. Still at 1. Crap, I totally wasted that then. Well, let's just
You're in the way.
kill these things.
Understood.
And then Hollow Blade again. And that'll kill both of them, give us 2 AP.
Be gone.
And we're back up to 5.
I'm ready to go.
Hollow Blade again. And we do 2 of those, but then we'll still have 3 AP. We should totally be able to go and save Kurara as well. Like, there's no reason we can't do both.
Take this.
In 1 turn.
I'm over here! Hurry up and come save me!
I know, I want to. Game, why are you doing this?
Leave this to me.
Games, please give me my remaining 3 AP after this.
You're in the way.
No, I still have 3 AP! Crap. No! Maybe she'll survive? No! Oh crap, no, they're gonna show it! No! No.
I don't want to die!
This is the worst. This is the worst. I hate whatever route this is. Now she's a mummy. Hate you, Veshness. No, her mask. At least with the bounce, we've confirmed it definitely is not made of tomato.
Just one, then? At least I managed to buy myself some time.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna look at the chat. I'm gonna read some chat. Oh, we got a clip from Queen Katie. Is this a spoiler clip, like foreshadowing this or something from when Kako was having her vision or something? Let's take a look at this. So for those who are lurking, I don't know if we have any lurkers left because we've gone so far over time. If you post a clip, we watch a clip. Since it's Queen Katie might be a spoiler clip, that's if because it's a different shirt I'm wearing there, so it's a different stream. That's if I guess something right, guess something very wrong, accidentally foreshadow something. The title is not loading yet, but let's see if we can watch what this clip is.
If we lose him, the path to the truth will be
there we
forever
go.
close to us.
The favorite choice 4 days ago. They better not do something where it's gonna be like we had to choose to save somebody or not last time. And I just said earlier today, my 2 favorites I think I've decided officially are definitely Shoma and Kurara. It was like Gaku and Shoma and Kurara, and I can only save one. I'm gonna be so upset.
At least I still have
Or if
Shoma.
I just have to choose one of the 3 to die or something like that. I'm gonna be so upset. At least I still have Shoma. I don't want one of my favorites to die.
If we lose him, the path to the truth will be forever close to us.
I still have Shoma.
Please bear that.
Well. But thank you very much for the clip there. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Dermot says you absolutely can defeat them both in one turn. The game just won't let you. That is bullcrap. The game should like reward you for playing well. Dermot said, yep, we've been making predictions since the start of the stream. So what little effect Kyoshka, Death, and bringing Nozomi and Kurara together is rendered void. At some point, I'm gonna have to go back and like do a different run where I just rewind to that choice and save Kurara. And it's like just to see how bad could it be if we lose Gaku. I mean, because what's he gonna do that's gonna be so important for the future of humanity or something? Quicketa said, that's what the final wave will be about, having to go save the one you choose to save. Baku says, Monokuma is so silly, I dislike when they make him sad. Quicketa says, Kurara is captured on the north side while Gaku is captured on the east side, just to make sure you don't go to the wrong one, lol. Baku says, wait, I like Gaku, mainly because his name is like mine, but also because he's silly. Quicketa said, honestly, as soon as you made the earlier choice in the stream, I instantly know you would get torn up in this choice. Salute to Kurara, salute to her OP healing skill. Okay, can I save yet? I don't think I can save yet.
Still, that must be some incredible power to inflict such a grave wound on someone as great as I. I won't let my guard down. Slowly but surely, I will gain power.
How about we just kill her right now? We were doing really great before.
And you're the slop that will serve that purpose. I'm going to eat and eat until I've had my fill.
Can we just like tell the other invaders, hey, like don't listen to her, she's gonna eat you, join with us and kill her?
And when I have that power for myself, I'll become God.
Veshness gave her monologue as we were struck by complete despair. Then limped away. Some of us were overcome with rage and tried to follow her. Some of us desperately tried to stop her. Some of us had tears rolling down our faces as they ran over to Kurara's body. We're gonna have another funeral scene, aren't we? And all I could do was stand there, rooted to the spot, dumbfounded. It was odd that I had used the phrase rooted to the spot twice in one stream. I need a bigger vocabulary. Thanks, Ava. I guess at least we get to see what her portrait for this looks like. S rank, oh yeah. S for saved Gaku, yay. Not too long after that, we made a grave for Kurara in a corner of the courtyard. This is the worst. This is the worst. I gotta save though. I have to save. We're gonna stagger them. Like I said, in case I want to come back to that. Although I guess I'd have to do the whole fight again. I'm assuming that if you rewind through the chapters, that you don't have to like do fights over again. This is the worst. And if it wasn't for Kako's stupid premonition, let's see. Baku says, is Longa okay? No, I liked it. She was one of the 2 characters I liked most. I mean, to be honest, I'm not as crushed as I was in like Danganronpa 2. When certain things happen to certain characters. or like the ending to the second season of Walking Dead, but still. Quiga said this game was very rude, by the way, just after her and Nozomi to be friends again after Kyoshika died. Sunation says, no, Baku says Veshness is making me mad and sad. And I'm not doing good this run. We've lost 3 of our students already. Quiga says, on the bright side, if you killed Gaku, I had an entire spoiler clip for that and a snitch to Vero in spoiler chat. Well, there, 3 hours, 54 minutes, and 42 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night on Twitch. I just don't get, like, why he's so important to save, according to Kako's premonition. Like, what it is that Gaku, of all people, can do that's so important to defeating the bad guys. Boy, wow, I don't like this. But on the plus side, the good news, everybody, is that we made it to a save point. So, I mean, there's that. There's nice things. So if anyone is still lurking through all of that, it does not look like we will have enough for a raid. I will try and populate a raid anyway, so we're probably just going to wind down. But if you are still lurking, if you're still here, let me give you the rundown on everything. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We are right now alternating between this, and we just started Dispatch on Tuesday, so that means tomorrow is going to be Dispatch. Sunday is canceled, however, for the Super Bowl. So that means the next 100-line stream won't be till next Thursday. Hopefully by then, I'll have dealt with my frustrations for this. Here is our link tree. I'm posting this over in the on Twitch and then copying over to YouTube. So if anyone is lurking and has not checked out our other social media stuff, it is there for your convenience. Feel free to check it out or ignore it to your heart's content. It is entirely up to you. Let's see if we have enough for a raid on Twitch. I'm going to try to populate one. If we do, here's our raid message. So you can copy that over to your clipboard. Why am I saying thank you to myself for that? I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. When I go an hour over time, my brain doesn't work. Let's see. Queen Katie says, thank you for the very salute to Kurara stream. Baku says, man, Longa almost been live for 4 hours. I know, we were having a lot of long streams these days. Queen Katie said, see y'all next time for more HR violations. We only had one of those tonight. Although if it's a school, I guess it's not an HR violation. What would that be, like an honor code violation? Baku says, how many hour violations do you think there will be next stream? And then Baku says, bye, Longa. Yeah, okay, so we're currently one short for the minimum, the self-imposed minimum that I have for raids over on Twitch, so we may cancel out the raid. Over on YouTube, Derma says, I feel like this is karma. You killed my best girl, game kills yours. But both were with choices too. It's unfair, Dermo. But now we're in the same boat. And then Derma says, adios. Yes, thank you all for being here, for hanging out. Crystal says, thank you for ... more funeral streams. We'll give the raid a couple more moments here, and we'll probably, like I said, cancel it out. But thank you all for being here, for hanging out, for a very long stream and very unusual. We ran the gamut of a beach episode to a girl dying. So we will cancel the raid, but thank you again. I love and appreciate you all. You guys are the best. Have a wonderful rest of the night. We will see you tomorrow for Dispatch, and then Tuesday for Dispatch, and then Thursday for more 100 Line. And yeah, you guys are the best. Thank you for being here, especially since, as I said, I had a really frustrating day today. So it was really nice to hang out with you all. You're the best community ever, better than I could ever hope for on Twitch and YouTube and watching the VOD. You all are the best. You're amazing. Box said, why no raid? I have a self-imposed minimum number of people for the raids. If it's less than that, it's like, I just don't know if it's worth it. I probably shouldn't be that particular about it, but it's just the way I am. Crystal said, low viewer count. Yeah, we lost everybody in the last 45 minutes from that fight. Baku says, shucks, it's okay. Now now everybody gets to see the same ending screen. So everybody on Twitch, everybody on YouTube, everybody watching the VOD, I love and appreciate you all. Have a good rest of your night. Bye, everybody. Bye. 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 Bye.